Yo, yo, yo. What is happening, guys? Happy pre-Thanksgiving or happy Thanksgiving wherever you are. I know some people overseas watch my live streams. Welcome back, everybody. And if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. I do these live streams every Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're all that jingling noise, it's my dog. He's trying to play catch. So I'm just throwing the ball because he wants to hang out and stuff like that. But if you guys are here to join the live, I will post the link in just a moment here, guys. Give me 1 second. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday evening, guys. So there is the link if you guys want to hop on this evening. This is the Thanksgiving edition episode of my live streams. Episode 92. 90 freaking 2, guys. This is surreal. We're counting down, man. We're counting down the days. It is holiday season. And it's just crazy thinking about it. Everything is coming in full circle, guys. So, all right, let Uncle Lou.
Come on. Let's hear this time, right?
The fresh cut with a Megadeth shirt. Okay, I see you.
Yeah, man. Listen.
I can hear you.
Huh? Can you hear me? Wait.
There you go. Yeah, you're good.
All right, cool. Happy Thanksgiving, man.
Yeah, man. It's almost Thanksgiving for you guys out there on the East Coast. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. And
it's 3 hours ahead, man.
It's nerve-wracking watching the hockey game. Rangers finally got their third power play of the whole game with 2 minutes to go in the game. 2:22 in the game. And, yeah, it's insane. It's 1-0 right now, Rangers. They scored this goal in the first period, about 5 minutes in. So it's been, yeah.
Who are you guys playing?
Pittsburgh Penguins. Penguins, yeah. They're the vein of my existence. I can't stand them.
Okay. I see you.
They're the Eagles of hockey for me. You know what I mean? That's the one team I can't stand. So, yeah, finally, I've been meaning to cut my hair for weeks now. It's just that my barber was actually on vacation and our days off didn't match up for a little while. So finally, he was able to walk over last Thursday to actually get it done. This is actually a weekend. It was almost even less than this now.
Looks nice, man.
Appreciate it, man. My hair was getting out of hand.
Well, that's my hair right now. I'm getting I got this freaking.
Yeah, it was just like yours, man.
I gotta get a cut pretty soon too here, man. I'll probably get it after Thanksgiving though, because I haven't had my your haircut. I used to get my hair like that, but I haven't had my hair cut like that in years.
Yeah, I alternated between this and I actually had I call it the Undertaker mohawk because it starts here and it just comes all the way down to a point in the back. Kind of like how he had it, I think WrestleMania 28, 29 era, right. That era of Undertaker. I started doing that. My ex-fiance used to call it the slice of pizza on the back. I had that. I alternated between this and that for the last, I think since pandemic, since maybe late 20, mid 2020. Once I couldn't get my hair cut myself, and my ex tried her hand at cutting my hair, and it just alternated between this short and then the mohawk, and went back to my barber finally. I think last year, because he's in he's in a different shop where I used to go to him. I've been going on and off with this guy for over 10 years. So when you find your barber, you know what I mean. You stick.
Hey, man, trust me. I know the feeling. I've gone to the same barber for probably since I was 14, 15. It's been the same barber every year. And it's a small hole in the wall spot. And they recently just started taking cash. They started taking
the cash
card payment.
Okay.
Because before it was always cash only. So I was like, damn.
Yeah,
so now they're taking actual card.
Yeah.
But if you pay with card, they charge you a $3 surcharge, which is crazy. But yeah, it is what it is. So
yeah, my guy has Cash App, so it makes it easier. Believe it or not.
What up?
What up? Long time, bro.
Happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays, man.
What's up, man?
Happy
This
Thanksgiving.
is
Happy
this
Thanksgiving,
is
man.
the Thanksgiving edition here for the live streams, guys. Episode 92, and we're counting down the days, guys. We got like 8 more episodes to go, and that's a wrap. That's a wrap for the lives. Very excited because I have something that I'm working on for the channel that'll start after the live streams are done,
Nice.
which I'm really excited for. And yeah, how's everybody been?
Exhausted. Getting, working retail this time of the year, man. This is basically crunch time for us. And today short. We've been working three employees per day because we're over hours. Imagine that shit. Working 3 employees per day. I think we did over 10,000 today. 3 days, yeah, just 3 of us. And yeah, it's not even. I guess people were coming in to get their Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving Eve fits. So yeah, man, it's gonna be insane on Friday because our Nike fleece and Jordan fleece is buy one get one half off, and that includes our Nike Tech, which everybody and their mother wants a Nike Tech. So that's gotta be fun. Our folding skills are gonna be put to the test on that. So, but yeah, doing all right otherwise. How are you, man?
Good. Yeah, no, that's good, man. I mean, we got we got the holidays coming up, man. This episode, like I said, I don't anticipate it being very long because I know Thanksgiving. I don't expect a lot of people to be here as well, just because it is Thanksgiving. But shout outs to the people that are taking your time to be here with me this evening. Again, this live is just basically just want to give thanks to you guys, to the supporters, and just kind of show you guys, I appreciate you guys. We come a long way, man. Come a long way with the lives. We come a long way with the channel. And some of you guys I know personally, like I met you guys Snacks earlier this year, and everybody else, Adam, Mac, Slim, like everybody, that was there. It was a great meetup. But like I do want to have some Thanksgiving topics to just kind of throw in the pot, to see what you guys, if you guys have any, like you guys have. And I guess I'll start off by asking, do you guys have any Thanksgiving traditions in your family or in your household that you guys would like to share? It's all crickets. I mean, like for me, like I said, it's pretty basic. Like obviously Thanksgiving, there's a lot of football, which is always cool to see. The 49ers are going to be playing tomorrow, which I'm excited for. Let's go. Let's go, faithful. It's gonna be a good, man. I'm optimistic with the Niners, but I'm gonna hold my breath this time because last time I was flexing. I was talking a big game, and then Christian McCaffrey got hurt, and then started losing. We lost 3 games in a row.
Still a leading rusher in the NFL.
So I'm gonna stay humble, but definitely excited to see these next few games. We got a big game coming up against Philadelphia, so
I hope to beat them. I hope you guys beat them because
my
I can't take the chatter from them anymore already. 9-1.
I mean, they love the talk, man, but we'll see what happens.
Does that really matter into the playoffs? Like if you lose during the season, does it matter? You make the playoffs, that's all that matters.
And I mean, unless it's a game that like obviously clinches your spot. Like I think it was last season, the Raiders. Who did they play to clinch a spot in the playoffs?
Wasn't it Pittsburgh?
How are you gonna talk about the Raiders?
No, because it was like an actual like a regular season game, but it was going to determine if they would have made it into the playoffs. Like that was an important game. I forgot who they played though.
I think it was like 2 seasons ago though. I remember that.
No, I'm talking about elite teams like the 49ers and the people that are going to make the playoffs, the Chiefs, and I ain't talking about the bottom of the barrel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the 49ers are going to be in the playoffs. The Eagles. The Chiefs and the Ravens, like the teams that like nobody cares about the the Giants or the Jets or the Raiders or the like. Why even like watch football? I'm sorry, that's just me. I'm going to a rant. Why even watch? Like, what's the point? If your team is not going to make the playoffs, and like, who cares if you win? Okay, do you like week 7 of last year? Who did the 49ers play?
I don't remember.
Exactly.
I don't remember.
All you remember is losing in the playoffs.
I'm horrible. Like I'm horrible when it comes.
But it doesn't matter. The thing is, doesn't matter. All you remember is like losing in the playoffs. Which,
that's all. That's all I remember. Brock Purdy getting injured during that freaking NFC.
Brock Purdy's balling, man. Shout out to that perfect rating, bro. That's my Super Bowl pick. I said it before the year started. That's my Super Bowl pick.
I mean, like Chase Young and Nick Bosa though, like that's a defensive.
Yeah, I'm about to be a 49ers fan, bro. I keep getting these Buckeyes, man.
Dude, I almost freaking bought a Chase Young Commanders jersey, but I was like, nope,
don't do that.
Don't do that because it was so cheap. I was just like, nope.
That's like getting a McCarthy Panthers jersey.
A McCaffrey Carolina Panthers jersey?
I already did, bro. I already did. That's the part where I was like, damn it. But here's the thing. I finally got a McCaffrey 49ers jersey coming in.
Oh,
yes.
The one you wanted? The authentic one?
Oh, yeah. But I think it's custom because somebody posted in the group and a whole bunch that they were letting go.
Oh, did that person get him directly from like the store? I think it was.
Yeah, he said he was a 49er team store employee, and so he had an employee discount.
I just don't understand. Like, he's the leading rusher in the NFL. He's technically one of the best running back in the league, and they can't make his authentic jersey.
It makes no sense, bro. Like they were talking about. I was hearing everything about like, oh, the little C on his last name, they can't do it. Or some shit like that, which is why it caused a
multi-billion-dollar company like, oh, that sees too much. That might break us.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, you guys are a business. You trying to make money, like, and you can't get this little ass like font.
You're printing money by doing that,
bro.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I got one coming in. Thank God.
Congratulations, man. That's dope.
Thank you. I'll do it. Expect a video.
That was your goal for the preseason. Shit.
I was like, I almost went down that route, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna get a limited." And I was like, "No, stop copping, stupid, lowering your standards for this bullshit." So I didn't. Speaking of bullshit, I know this is a Thanksgiving live, but we're like ranting a little bit. Like, yo, that post that you posted with Ebbets, bro, that's crazy.
Yo,
what did I miss about everything?
I'm so disappointed, man. I'm so different because I went so hard with that brand and it's like, man, bro, it's really disappoonting, man.
Wait, when did you post this today? The snacks, or is it something like I might have missed?
Yesterday or 2 days ago. They're you know, like everybody was like before Ebbet feels like sold out to the man. I say I hate when people try to blame fanatics. At the end of the day, Ebbet Fields signed the paper. So, like, stop blaming fanatics. Like, everybody's making money. That's all that matters. But, you know, like, I miss the Ebbet Fields, like mom and pop fields, like that custom one-of-one that you're going to get, the quality made in USA. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes 4 weeks because they're custom making your jersey. Now they're pumping out these puppies like, oh, man, it looks horrible, man. Horrible.
Mass production.
Horrible. It's bad, man. And they went that whole like patch hats route. They used to just stick to like what they wore, you know, the style they wore from that era and the feel with the soft brims. Now is the same bullshit, man. It's basically Mitchell and Ness with the Ebbet Fields.
Are they still going to be doing like the you know, like what you did, how you message somebody, you want to do something, like they're not doing that anymore? Damn.
Kind of figure considering they kind of like shackled themselves with the NFL license, like with the like when I got my 1958 Giants jersey, I was able to change it to like they offered Frank Gifford and I ended up getting a Charlie Connolly. It was offered. Now it's just like whatever player they offer, That's it. There's no other changes in numbers or anything like that. So,
well, as far as like football,
Yeah.
they still look pretty cool. I'm just talking about like their baseball, the turnaround time now of their custom jerseys, the price jumps, like the bad customer service, like everything went to shit. Like, yo, I used to have like I would be able to message the co-owners and they would hit me back up and give me information and like who should I contact, and they would like show me some history of behind it. Like, bro, they're like MIA. You can't get in contact with anybody from customer service. It's like Mitchell Ness. They just fucking don't give a fuck. Like, yo, it's crazy. Like, but it's a business. At the end of the day, if I was them, do you think they care about? They're probably counting their money and laughing at me like, look at
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
you're wiping the tears off with money.
all I can do is control my pockets, so they're not getting my money at all.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it really is a shame because like I was reading some of the comments on that post, and they were saying that they were going to try and get all the older stuff now while they can.
yeah,
Before the quality starts going to shit. Because I mean, like, yeah, they I have a couple of, like, I got one from you. I got the Hawaii Islanders one. I have the Sadaharu Tokyo Giants one, which is nice.
So fire, man.
And I also have there's a couple I want. Like Bay Area has like some Seals ones I'm looking at.
Even
But
the sizing chart change, and
Jesus.
like when I bought the last one I bought, I returned it. I thought I would never return a Ibit Fields flannel. I returned it. It was fucking horrible. The fit was off. The quality of the flannel was awful, and like shit was stitched sideways. Like, what the fuck? I was like, yo,
was it a recent one?
yeah, the Black Panther one.
Oh shit.
And the sizing was not the same. Like all this, it went back to like slim shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yes, I don't like that shit. That's the part.
That's the one. I think to me, like that was the biggest. You know what I'm saying? Disappointment, bro.
I mean, considering your collection of Clemente jerseys that you worked with them to even get.
I'm glad I got what I got at the time that I got it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good. You know, the last custom I had was the Ohio Mike Schmidt jersey, which was like 101. So it's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. But they will never do that ever again. That shit went down the drain.
Yeah, that's a damn shame.
And it's sad because watching the Ebbett Fields like flannel Facebook groups, it's just not the same feeling. Everybody's just posting like older stuff, and people don't even get excited about the new stuff that comes out. It's more about ranting than anything, which I don't blame them, man.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
yeah, for sure. But like with Mitchell and Ness, is like we have years to. They still do good things, I can't knock Mitchell and Ness. They still do, but they sold out. At least they sold out with making dope shit.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. I definitely feel for your pain, and it's interesting because they're actually talking about Bay Area. Actually hit me up because he's in the Bay right now. And he was telling me that they raised the price for NBA Authentics again by $50. So the city edition jerseys now and the team stores, they were $250. Now they're $300.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I was like, I can't do it. Fuck that. Like I don't even have the new Warriors city edition this year because I was like, bro, I can't fucking justify paying $300 for like.
Yeah. I don't like that. I'm so out the jersey game. I'm so turned off. Like it doesn't do anything for me, man.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm selling all my shit except for my Clemente stuff. I'm selling all my shit.
I'm kind of set my focus towards my list and only my list. Like I don't even really give a fuck. Like when it comes to like my teams and shit. I mean, with the exception of the McCaffrey jersey, but like everything now, I have this goal, and I've been focusing on this goal for as long as I can remember now.
It's fire. It's unique. And I always feel like I don't have to have a room full of jerseys to be a jersey head. It's one of those days that you could be a sneakerhead with one pair of sneakers. You love this shit. You love, I love jerseys. I love watching you guys doing pickups and doing reviews. So I guess I got to the point that I'm enjoying it through you guys. Like I don't fuck jerseys, man. I'm sorry. Fuck them. I said, bro, the older I get, I just don't give a fuck about jerseys, man.
You're like,
I love I got like I said, I got a love for it. I live through you guys. It's saving me money because you guys spend the money, and I get to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So
this is the woke snacks right here.
Yeah.
And there's no like, 2 weeks later, yo, I got a new jersey. I'm like, fuck that. I'm just like selling my shit. I think the only thing I'm staying is my Iverson and my Conente. That's it. I don't even wear that shit anymore. But
I respect it though. Like you're in a mindset now where it's like it doesn't phase you anymore, you know, which is good because, like you said, it saves you money, it saves you the headache, it saves you the stress, it gives you space, and you're still invested with the community.
Oh, no doubt. I love it. I still love jerseys. I love jersey news. I enjoy it while they're watching it on TV. It looks dope. You know what I'm saying? But to go out like I said, how many fucking of the same jersey do you need? Like that's just me. Like that's where I'm at. I'm not knocking anybody else. That's just me.
No, because a point where you're just sitting there in your closet and just collecting dust, you might as well just do something with it. You know, whether it's like wearing them or selling them doesn't matter. At least you're getting something out of it. You know?
Yeah, like I said, this is no knock to anybody. This is where I'm at in my life. You know what I'm saying? I still love jerseys, and I still love the community, and I still love everything about it. And I'm not.
Everybody goes through that, though.
I'm just everybody's gonna be somewhere in their life different in their life. Rez, maybe 2 years from now, you'll be in my position where like I just don't give a fuck. I really don't. When the jersey news comes out, that's cool. Before I used to be like, you know. But the whole thing with Emmett Fields is just that hits me in the feels, like because I was so invested, and it hurts to see them like, you know what I'm saying?
Michigan versus Ohio State. That's gonna be a big game.
Is that anything?
That's gonna be a big game.
He's already making a statement with the hoodie.
Only Michigan fans know what that means. Do you know what that means?
I don't know what that means.
No idea.
Exactly.
I thought that said F Tatum. I was like, you talking about Jason Tatum? I was like, what do you do?
As GTC knows. He knows what that means. He can get on and say it.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you guys, I know a lot of people don't watch college football, but just watch this game. It's called The Game. It's literally the greatest rivalry in all sports. And it's so exciting, and it's gonna be a good game. I'm excited.
Yeah, I was this past weekend. Me and my wife went to a family friend. We went to watch Berkeley versus Stanford. That was a good game.
Berkeley? Berkeley has a football team?
Yeah, Cal football.
Oh,
so they played was it Pac-12, the division?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so everybody was like, because like I was wearing my San Jose State hat, so I was like, I don't like the household was majority was Stanford fans, so I was like, I don't have any Stanford gear. I'd love to get a McCaffrey Stanford jersey, but I'm not.
That'd be dope.
But you know,
Stanford haven't been good since Andrew Luck.
Yeah,
that's a long time ago. Jim Harbaugh was there basically.
Yeah,
over 15 years.
I feel like the more I watch college football, I can't stand by a team. Like there's just so many different teams. Like it's so many different games, and
it's like this is like my love. Like I haven't watched one full NFL game. I haven't watched one NBA. I haven't watched no other sports, but I love college football season. Nothing else interests me. It's just the atmosphere is so dope. Like you feel like every game matters. Like that's the thing. Every game matters, and how you win matters. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know what I'm saying, we could both beat the same team. But if I beat them by 30 and you beat them by 20, my win is more important. My win is better than yours, and I get ranked higher because of that. That's what I'm saying. With NFL, okay, you guys play the Eagles. If you guys lose to the Eagles, like you guys are still gonna make the playoffs. You're probably gonna see them again. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, like I don't know. I get excited about if you really get. I've told y'all before the sentence. Yo, just watch one season, and nobody still has told me, yo, I watched the whole season. Nope.
It's I mean, like for me, like I don't oppose it. Like I was invested. I was interested, but I was like, I don't know who to follow because it's like There's so many teams, you know.
It makes the draft more exciting. Like when your team drafts somebody that you've been watching on college football, you're like, oh shit, like he's dope. Like Marvin Harrison Jr., like our receiver, he could be the first pick in the draft, and like he's fucking amazing. To me, he's like the next coming Randy Moss, and he might be the first pick in the draft. We haven't had first pick in the draft as a receiver since Keyshawn Johnson. So
I think
I'm
you're
excited.
right.
I can't wait. You know he's gonna be in a bum ass team, but because lottery picks all get our bums, but
yeah.
But I think it's exciting, watching like Bo Nix, like he was my Heisman pick, and he might win the Heisman, so I'm excited. He plays for the Ducks, so I'm sorry, I'm talking foreign profit. It's like y'all talk about wrestling now.
Listen, you're good. Like I said, like I'm definitely intrigued. Like I do want to watch more. It's just it's hard for me to pick like.
The next 2 weeks is awesome because this week is rivalry week. That's where all the rival teams play each other. Then the following week is the conference championship week, that's when they win the championship game. So
and this is what basically sets the big
playoff,
right?
How many games is it? How many games in the season?
It depends. Conference. It's like you could go 12 games.
Okay.
9 to 12. It depends what conference you're into. Some conferences are bigger.
Right.
Yeah. But Cal is coming to the Big Ten, so they're that division is gone. So
damn,
whatever they're coming to the Big Ten. So we're gonna be playing. Ohio State's gonna be playing Cal and shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like for me, like I need to rep the college I went to because I went to San Jose State, but nobody knows about San Jose State like other than Jeff Garcia, who like played.
My thing is that I think you should have your local team, but I think you should have like a team that. Like a known team, like I feel like I'm not gonna root for fucking UConn football. Like who? You can't find any one person from UConn. Like the big name colleges, obviously like Ohio State, Michigan, USC. Like those are all like big colleges that everybody kind of knows about. Duke, well, Duke. But I get what you're saying. But you got Southern Cal. I don't know if
those colleges you hear about all the time. Like everywhere you hear about them. But San Jose State, you're like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody give a damn about San Jose State. But it's like I rep that shit hard because I went. It has a special place in my heart because I went there. And I'm an alumni. But I don't.
That's who went there. I forgot.
Jeff Garcia is like the only person I know that went there.
Yeah, so Jeff Garcia.
And what's her name? Babe, what's the name? Fleetwood Mac. What's her name? Stevie Nicks went there.
Stevie Nicks went to San Jose State.
Yeah. That's like random ass fact like
that is random.
in my head, but it's just like there's just random people that went to San Jose State.
It could be worse. Like my local colleges in my area are Lehigh and Lafayette, and they're nothing.
Who?
Lehigh and Lafayette. There you go.
That's the local team.
But I can't get invested, especially like living in Pennsylvania for so long. I always kind of watch Penn State games because they're local to us, so to speak. And my kid went to Penn State. But at the same time, it's more like they always come up really small at the big game. Like, even going back to the 90s, they always come up.
It's funny because like my kick lately has been college jerseys.
That's crazy. Like, I know that. I know you gotta go college jerseys and you don't even watch college.
I don't really like watch, so I have to research it and I have to backtrack, like, and watch everything, about and read about, like the player and the college and stuff. But yeah, man, like I just feel like with college jerseys, their stuff's much more meaningful. I feel like it's more unique, and it definitely brings a different flair. Like every time I wear a college jersey, like I get so many more different comments than if I wear like a major league team. Like, oh, you went there, or like, oh, what's your relation to?
Yeah, you really don't see college jerseys, especially college throwback jerseys. You really don't see that around. Yeah. I know Mitchell. It's kind of dope that Mitchell Ness is dropping some authentic than some. They're doing more like swing. Some dropping authentic is pretty cool. But they I wish they'll do more college football. I guess they do. They go by the seasons and stuff like that. Now that college basketball, they probably gonna start dropping more college basketball jerseys. But it's kind of cool because before it used to be like once in like every 3 years they'll come out with one college jersey. Yeah. and it's like
I
super
remember
limited.
when they did the Georgetown, the Iverson one. That was like a one and done type of. It felt like it was like
Yeah, remember that when they dropped the Cool Grays?
Yeah, it was like
and everybody like that shit sold out, and I ended up getting the Swingman because I thought I would never get the
pathetic.
And now this shit's got a full size run on Fanatics all year. I'm like,
crazy.
That's what things happen, yo. Don't like patience, man. Patience is key, bro.
That was like what about 2 years ago when the Cool Grays. Was it the last time the Cool Grays dropped? Like 2 years ago.
The last time the Cool Grays,
something like that, yeah.
He dropped the jersey when the sneakers dropped. I was so pissed because this is a jersey I've been waiting for like forever.
Right. Yeah. So that's basically.
And it sold out because people were trying to match their Cool Grays with the jersey, and I'm like, what the fuck, man.
Jordans, man. Telling you, it's like
I literally bought my first pair of Jordans. I bought the ones that you dropped. I mean, the ones that the Gratitudes.
The Gratitudes?
Oh, the DMP 11s. That's what I call
them. The only reason I want them because Iverson wore them at Georgetown. Well, not that version, but
it's the closest you're gonna get to the concert.
Yeah, the only reason I want that version is because the leather. I don't like the mesh. I like the leather.
You like the leather upper?
It doesn't get discolored or anything like that.
It's actually not bad because I think the women's Neapolitan that came out about 2 weeks ago has the same style leather upper on it, and I think it looked pretty cool.
I mean, this shoe has a very special place in my heart because I wore these when I graduated college. The DMPs.
I had the DMPs. That's the first time I ever overspent for a pair of sneakers.
Yeah,
and literally the sole. I wore them to work all the time, and the sole came apart.
Wow.
How do you feel about the milky sole? Do you like that? Or?
I just like the silhouette. The milky sole is. I just like the only reason I put the trigger is because the leather upper. If it was mesh, I was like, hell no. Because once that gets like dirty, it's hard to clean it.
Yeah, once it starts losing its luster, man, it's done.
That shit starts at yellow, and it's just like
the leather upper, with the high patent leather, that's so fire, man.
Kind of funny though. A lot of hypebeast sneakerheads are actually upset that upper's leather. Oh, it should have been the ballistic mesh. I'm like, listen, no. At the end of the day, that's gonna last you way longer.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Longevity
but like a little stain on it, and it starts discoloring. You can't clean that shit off, man.
Yeah, milky sole. It's gonna end up being like that eventually. It's gonna yellow out eventually.
Your poison. The one thing that really surprised me was the 23 on the back. Like it's like an actual. It's not.
It's almost like a laser edge. Like
it's not gonna fade off.
Yeah, it's not gonna fade. It's not like one of those like the other 11s, where it starts to crack.
Off. Yeah.
That's the one thing I was like, oh shit, they actually like lasered it on, which is great.
It better be high quality considering the freaking price tag on them now. They went up to $230 for men's sizes.
I bought my first.
This is the first one for the new price point.
Used stock. The first time I ever bought something from StockX. So.
Oh.
And they were only like a couple dollars over retail, but the thing is, I don't want to go to the store. I don't want to deal with lines. I don't want to deal with none of that shit. I'd rather spend a little bit more just to guarantee my pair, and it's
Well, the thing is, though, like most of the major retailers do raffles now online. You have to log on.
I don't want to do none of that shit. I don't want to step into a sneaker. I feel so awkward stepping into a sneaker store. I go in there, and I'm always like dressed like I came out of work, and I'm going in there. I feel like all these dudes is looking at me like, I'm like, fuck out of here.
Listen, unless you're going to like a high specialty, like that's not gonna happen much.
A couple weeks ago, I went to the mall, and I don't go that much these days, but I went. And every time there's a shoe store, they have that fucking little kiosk outside of the shoe store where these dudes be cleaning your shoes and shit with that fucking bullshit ass like cleaning solution.
I always fuck with them when they.
This dude, I don't know if I told you guys this, but this dude, like, I'm just walking and he's talking to me and I'm not even giving him attention or anything. I just keep walking. And he goes, he was like, sir, why don't you smile? What's wrong, sir? The world is beautiful. God loves you. And he just keeps saying this shit as I'm walking. And I go back and I walk in the same direction. He's like, have you found God yet, sir? Like, he's just like fucking like trying to egg me on, bro. And I'm like,
bro, what kind of sales strategy is that?
I don't know, bro. He's like, you need to find God, sir. Like, you need to smile. and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, how is that gonna make a sale? like, that makes no sense, bro. Like, no sense.
Yeah,
I know we're a street store,
so
so
all the time.
we're a street store, so we don't have to deal with those type of people. But our store at the mall, like last time I went to the mall here, they're like, "Sir, you want me to clean your sneakers?" I'm like, "Listen, I got cleaning stuff at home. I work over there. Well, not that store, but I work for them. So, calm down. I got it."
It's just like they don't.
I always say, "Yo, yeah, I got soap and water at home. I'm good." No, but this is different. Like, what? No, I'm good.
No,
I'm good.
that's
The
not
same
that much
shit.
I'm good. I'm wearing
Like,
Ewings. I'm wearing Ewings. You don't want to clean my sneakers. Get out of here,
bro. Like every time I fucking go there, like, and I'm wearing Vans or fucking Chucks, like nobody says shit to me. The minute I wear like a fucking pair of J's or a fucking pair of fucking Dunks or whatever, I always get, sir, let me, hey, and then they call me by the shoe I'm wearing. Hey, Jordan 5 suedes, or hey, Jordan 3 black cements. Hey, what's up, Breads? Like, and I'm just like walking, and I'm like, what the fuck are these guys?
It's like getting catcalled.
I know, like that's exactly what.
Leave me alone. My eyes are up here. I'm not looking at my sneakers.
GTC says God needs to put 25,000 in my bank account for me to say praise the Lord. I just don't understand why he said that. Like, I wasn't wearing anything religious. I was literally wearing like my regular clothes.
Selling strategy.
And
selling strategy.
He was trying to go in the conversation somehow.
I'm thankful for people like that though, because they need a job, and that's probably the only place that would hire them.
Amen, brother.
So that's that. I guess that's one way of looking at it. But
I just gotta sell it.
What do you guys have any plans, like, or any, I guess, activities for Thanksgiving that you guys normally do?
Well,
like,
thank goodness I'm not the one working tomorrow.
You work tomorrow?
No, the store's open tomorrow because we're a street store.
Bro, that's crazy.
In a mall. So the street DTLR, like the street stores, like they're open air locations are open from like 10 to 4 tomorrow. So
that's wild.
Thankfully, I did not draw the shorter straw on that. So I'm possibly gonna go to my parents and just like my parents want to like start decorating for Christmas, which is something they used to do back when I was in Puerto Rico. They would pick Black Friday, what would it be, the day after Thanksgiving back then, just to like start decorating, playing like typical like Spanish like aguinaldos and stuff, and then put like the tree up and decorations and all that stuff. So they're kind of doing that because my sister and my brother now are living in North Carolina, and then my younger sister is probably doing her own thing. So they're probably gonna be on their own, just themselves. So I'm probably gonna, go with their hang with them, watch football because that's a Cowboys fan. So he's gonna have to watch his Cowboys. So
that's the one.
I really miss I miss being a kid during this time or a teenager because it was like it meant something. It was family. It seems like it's like you probably can relate. It's like always being on the fucking road, splitting your time with family, splitting your time to make everybody
happy.
To the point, like Rez, you're probably gonna get to the point like you want to start your own tradition with you and your girl and stuff. And that's what me and my girl try to do. But we try to split time, like go to her aunt's house, and from my aunt goes to my brother's house. It seems like we're always on the fucking road or in somebody's house. I wish it wasn't. I wish as a kid all we had to worry about is getting up and helping my mom clean the house before people come over. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
I definitely know what you mean. I mean, now that I'm married too, like it's really hard because like we have to divide our time between Thanksgiving and Christmas and who's going to what. Like we can't go to both, like to the same spot. You know what I mean? Like it's like you got to go here this year and then there next year, and then it's like I know what you mean. Like every year before when I was younger, it was just like every year it was always my uncle's spot. Whole family's gonna be there. All we had to do was dress nice and eat. You know what I mean? And have fun. Play video games and talk with the cousins and shit. Right. Now it's like
splitting your time.
It's splitting it, yeah. And I got family. I got family now that's like in different states. They're not in the Bay anymore or in California. So it's like
exactly.
And Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, hands down. It's just because I like besides the food, it's just like the whole family thing and everybody just laughing and there's no presents involved or anything like that. Everybody's just enjoying each other's time. around food. You know what I'm saying? I miss that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody seems like my brother's doing his own thing with his family. My other family, they're doing their own thing with their own family. There's not that, that gathering.
There's no gathering like a Christmas, like on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day when everybody's coming to.
Like I really miss that. Like tomorrow, gonna go my girl's family, and it's different. Yeah, I'm so used to like Puerto Rican and all that stuff, and my girl's she's Puerto Rican and half Irish, so I'm going to her Irish side of the family, so
right.
I'm excited. I got beef. She does it for me, but I'm not a corned beef guy.
What? Are you serious? Damn.
Maybe like Spanish corned beef. You know what I'm talking about. I know Uncle Lou knows what I'm talking about. Bro, the corned beef with the French fries and the white rice. What? Dang it.
You know what's funny? I was thinking about you yesterday, Stacks. Pause, because me and my wife, we started watching Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay, and had an episode where they were in Yonkers, and they went to a Puerto Rican family-owned business.
Oh, really?
It was called what is it? El Cantito? Cantito?
Cantito?
I don't know. El Cantito, yeah, and it was
Cantito. Like the little piece,
little piece, yeah. And like basically, it's a mom and pop shop, but like they were crumbling, like but they were talking about the dishes they were making, and for some reason, I was just picturing like the spread that you and your girl made for us when we went out there.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, damn, that shit looks good. But then they had like this one dish, it was like the snapper, which was like a fish. And Gordon Ramsay was like, what the fuck? Like, it's just like, yeah, it's a good episode. It's a good show, but yeah, there was like a lot of dishes that they were making, which reminded me of you. So
it's almost like every town has an El Cantito, like name of like a.
What does that mean? You said the small things?
The small piece, little piece.
Small piece.
Small piece? Okay.
Yeah, we have ours is La Casita de Sabor, the little house of flavor.
Yeah, it's like that. There's El Encanto.
Yeah,
I know some in Spanish.
Always an Encanto somewhere.
Yeah, there is. It's kind of funny.
It's a good show, man. Like I said, like I like Gordon Ramsay, like when he comes in these like restaurants. But the shit, like when he goes in those refrigerators and shit, bro, I'm like, there's some.
I love when he shuts down the restaurant. Shut it down.
Yeah,
these people like what the fuck?
Like that shit makes you think. Because I used to work in the kitchen, and I mean I've seen some of the shit that I'm not gonna throw any names, but I've seen some of the shit that they did, and I was like, bro, like we need fucking Gordon Ramsay up in this bitch. Because
can I ask a Thanksgiving question?
Yeah,
two-part question. So what's the go-to? The go-to is it turkey, ham? Like what's the main course, and what's the go-to dessert? I'll say mine. I'm a honey ham type guy. I love ham.
Me too.
It's got to be ham with mashed potatoes and stuffing. That's my go-to. Pumpkin pie. My family does not like pumpkin pie. They think it's disgusting. They said pumpkin should not be a pie. I'm like, pumpkin pie is so good. How do you not like pumpkin pie during Thanksgiving?
I'm not really the biggest
potato pie. It's the same shit to me.
I'm not the biggest pumpkin pie fan. I mean, I'll eat it. Pumpkin pie and carrot cake don't do it for me.
Like, yo, you're just like my brother. My brother says, "Yo,
you're eating vegetables and cake."
Like it just doesn't sound appealing. Like there's so many other cakes you can eat that are so good, but it's like pumpkin, like really.
So what's your go-to dessert for Thanksgiving?
I mean, I'm pretty basic, but like,
you're basic bitch.
Like anything like marble cake or chocolate, like that's my spot right there. That's my jam.
My ex and I used to
cake during Thanksgiving. I don't never had cake during Thanksgiving.
I mean, it's like because like my uncle, he has like a dessert table, so it's just like random things like put in there, like cupcakes, cake, cookies, like shit like that. But I don't. If it's like carrot cake or pumpkin pie, like I don't touch that shit.
Yeah, like fuck that.
Pecan pie. Ugh.
That's
nah.
I'm with you. That's disgusting.
That's
like a big booger smothered in pecans, bro. Whatever that thing is made of, and then the crust is always hell no. Yeah, you can't even you drink. Sometimes you drink a glass of milk, and like sometimes it just goes perfect with like cake and pumpkin pie. Yo, what you drink with pecan? Like, this is disgusting, man. You drink malt liquor with pecan pie.
You top it off with some Tootsie Rolls on the top.
Then you might as well eat Tootsie Rolls and licorice. Like that's basically like pecan pie is the candy corn of.
Nah, bro, I can't do it, man. That shit, like for me, like I said, I'm basic, bro. Apple pie, that's my shit.
Like, classic,
bro. Classic. You can't go wrong. Like,
is it regular pie? Regular, or I like the what's the one with the crumble on top?
That's what is that called?
The apple pie. What is it called?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like it has that little crunch to it.
Yeah, we actually.
What is the name of that? I get that all the time.
We used to do the apple. I think it's the the recipe that we used to do. My ex and I used to do was apple crumble pie. It was basically mixing in like
apple crumble. That's
apples.
No, it's called something else.
Mixed in and cinnamon on top. Like it was like my dad's favorite apple pie he ever had.
Like 10 seconds in the microwave.
I think it is. Oh, cobbler.
No, not cobbler. The guy's like peach cobbler.
That's peach cobbler.
Apple pie. Because I've had it and I know
that's my favorite because of the crust.
Yeah, no, it's not cobbler.
Downside of my sister living in North Carolina now is no pernil.
Oh yeah, pernil is the go-to.
Yeah, when it comes to
my mom started making it like a couple years ago, so my sister took over, but now she's gone. So
when it comes to the meat, like I'm cool with ham. I like honey baked ham. Like I don't really eat like turkey because turkey makes me it's just dry for me, you know. Like I don't really like. I'll eat it, but it's not something.
Dutch apple pie.
Dutch
apple pie. Okay.
Yeah.
Dutch apple pie is the bomb. I gotta admit that.
What's the goat sides?
The sides?
You got the turkey, you got the ham. What's the side? Like the stuffing,
like
mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes for sure. I don't eat yams. Do people serve Brussels sprouts at Thanksgiving?
Brussels sprouts. Yeah, I am not going
green beans. I don't eat green beans like that. Like, but Brussels sprouts sound good right now, especially if they're roasted.
I'm more like the bread guy when it comes to that.
Cobbler sucks, bro. You're bugging. Cobbler does not suck ass, bro. You're tripping.
I never had like a peach cobbler. Like,
yeah.
Yo,
I don't know how people eat blueberry pie. Blueberry pie looks disgusting.
I don't really eat blueberry pie. I like blueberries, but I don't eat blueberry pie. Nah, that's a little too.
Yeah, I can't argue that. Can't argue that at all.
So you can't
like I said, I'm more of a bread guy than anything sidewise.
No, we cook turkeys. It's just that they're not like good. You know, like they're dry to me. Like turkey meat is dry in general.
Yeah, to smother that with vinaigrette.
Yeah, and like everybody, like all my like coworkers always tell me to deep fry your turkey.
Deep fry your heart.
yeah, dude. I was like, I don't know. That's a little.
Well, being Puerto Rican, typically you got the arroz with pernil, which is the go-to, and the mac and cheese is classic. Can't go wrong with the mac and cheese.
My parents went to a party on Saturday, Friendsgiving, and I guess they tried. I guess the people that are hosting the party were deep frying the turkey, but my dad is like, "Yo, they didn't even season it. They just went straight from like the turkey there. They're like the deep fry." I'm like, "Yo, the fuck, seriously?"
All right, so the worst experience I ever had, because we had for my job years ago, they had a potluck, and I work with everybody that's not Puerto Rican or black, so. I'm like, okay, like what's going on? Like, all right, cool. This is the first time I'm having like a white Thanksgiving.
White people food.
I swear to God, I didn't eat one thing because everything was like, I never in my life had like what is that green bean casserole? Like, what the fuck is a green bean? Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican, so I'm like, we don't make green bean casserole. So I'm looking, I'm like, what's that? And they had like a dish with like pears, like boiled pears, and I'm like,
boiled pears,
and they're like white rice. Yo, you don't. I was like, we're Puerto Rican. Rice for Thanksgiving.
Did they have raisins in it? My wife said.
It probably did. I don't know. It was like slices of pears, and they were boiled.
Oh man!
It was like I don't know what like. and like the turkey just tastes like turkey. It wasn't seasoned. It wasn't anything.
Hey,
Like, smell like yo. And I'm sitting there like, oh, Albert, are you gonna eat? I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll stick to like desserts. Yeah, like that's one thing.
Sounds like me.
Bro,
Like,
when I saw the pot of white rice, I'm like, hell no. We don't get that's a no thing. Who eats white rice on Thanksgiving? Nah.
White people apparently.
I'm Asian, so we eat rice in general. So it don't matter what color it is.
White rice? We have
White,
a rule.
yellow, brown.
We're gonna do the yellow rice with
No, that shit. I'll eat rice. Period.
Not only that, snacks.
I was just getting off the wrong foot. This is Thanksgiving related, bro.
We're all thankful, man.
I know.
We all gonna be fat asses for a day. There's people that are starving out there. So.
Exactly. Hey, snacks. It's not too early for coquito, is it?
Coquito. I got some coquito right there.
Hey. I'm hoping that my dad has like has the ingredients tomorrow. We can maybe make some.
What's like your traditional like Filipino like
yeah.
like we have coquito for like
so,
under drink is coquito. You know what coquito is, right? You ever had coquito?
Nah, what is that?
So it's like it's like coconut
coconut milk, rum.
Is that a drink?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's basically think of like eggnog, but way better.
It's like eggnog with coconut and with so
like vanilla ice cream.
It's a cocktail. Okay?
It's so rum. Good. It's like a little thick.
Coconut is Spanish traditional Christmas drink that originated in Puerto Rico. The coconut based.
I wish I could just send you a bottle, man. So good.
Come out to Cali, bro. Send me one.
I got you, bro.
I think for me, because like my family, we're Asian American, Filipino American,
right.
But a lot of our stuff is kind of fused, with like American and Asian.
Well, what's traditional for you guys for the holiday?
Like lechon, obviously, like the pig.
Lechon, I say the same way we say it, lechon, but pernil, that's the same shit, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, like it's a staple for our culture. Like they get the full pig and then they pretty much,
outside. You do it outside with the
with the
underground.
Yep. Well, we have your grandma had that.
Looks like a little like tanning bed almost.
A tanning bed, and then they have the pig that's just like getting roasted. It's similar to like what they do in Hawaii with the luau and stuff, where they put the pig on the ground and stuff. But we have that. We have what they call pancit, which is basically it's like noodles. People mistake it all the time for chow mein, but there's different ways of making it. You can make it with thin noodles or thick noodles, and then you just add like carrots and all the other vegetables and necessary ingredients.
What about dessert?
Dessert, we have puto. Which is basically a rice cake.
Hey, whoa.
That's basically what it is. I mean, it's just a rice cake, but like there's so many jokes about that. But they have like they have ube, which is like what is ube? It's like a purple, it's a root, but then they make it into like a dessert, which is like sweet.
That's why you gotta be careful the dialect around here.
Yeah.
I'm
like, whoa.
It's like, dude, it's so because like my dad has so many stories because he used to tell me all this shit. I'll save it for another day. But yeah, there's that, and then I mean, if you really want to get fancy, we have halo halo, which is like shaved ice, but it's like so many different things put into it. You gotta have it one time. It's condensed milk, evaporated milk, but it has like beans and like jellies and all sorts of crazy ice cream. It's really good. Really good.
We like doing the flan and tembleque. You know what tembleque is? Tembleque is like a coconut custard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Cinnamon on top. Oh, so
flan.
Yeah, it's similar. It's very similar to that. It's just they add different. Huh?
Hey, that reminds me. I got flan on the fridge. Fuck.
Was that like that rice thing that has like it's white? It's like the dessert. It's white.
Arroz con dulce.
Arroz con dulce. Oh my god, that's so cool.
What is that? I don't know what that
is.
Arroz
con dulce. It means like rice, candy rice.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Candy rice.
So it's like sweet rice.
It's like rice, but it's like inside like a coconut custard, and then you put some people put raisins in it, but it's so fucking good.
I've never. I feel like I've heard that before, but
It's
I
like
don't
a
know.
rice. It's like a Rice Krispie treat, but like 10,000 times better.
Yeah, but with raisins and cinnamon.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's what makes it that cinnamon.
I see. Like that's. I always like would love to go to a different culture for Thanksgiving because I've always wanted to try different types of foods and stuff. Like
I think Puerto Rican food is
bro.
is
I mean, this Puerto Rican food is definitely good. Like I've had some of it, but like, yo, like I never had it to the full extent. It's like the Filipino stuff too. Like we have a lot. Like there's so many that I haven't said, you know, that is served there. But I don't eat a lot of that stuff. Like there's only certain dishes that I pick and choose when I eat, you know. And then of course, you know, we'll have like every Filipino household when they have a party, somebody will bring a bucket of KFC or Popeye's chicken. Like always,
he's always that random guy.
Yeah, like there's always this one random bucket of Popeye's chicken, and then everything else.
Oh my god!
What the hell?
Hey, I'll have a couple of wings of Popeyes. Somebody brings it. I wouldn't mind that.
Puerto Rico would be a freaking bucket of churches.
What else do we have? We have. I mean, there's so many dishes. Like I can't even. The lumpia, obviously, is like the egg rolls, but you know, we have like a smaller version of it, or we have what is the banana? Toron. That's another one. It's like a dessert type, like a fried like batter with like a banana inside it, which is really sweet. It's pretty good. Yeah. Wingstop has replaced KFC. Nah, bro.
Wingstop is horrible. It's so bad, yo.
Really? You don't like wing? The fries are bomb though.
It's so bad. Over here it's bad. Wingstop is like
I'm the fry nerd. No.
Section 8 wings.
What about you guys have Buffalo Wild Wings out there?
Yeah. Their wings are bad too. Their burgers are good.
Do you like if you had to pick between the two, who has the better wings? Wingstop or Buffalo?
A bag of dirt. Bro, that's like when you're
going back from the grocery store.
You're either eat shit or shit with sprinkles on it. Still shit at the end of the day. They're both horrible.
I couldn't eat
Buffalo Wild Wings before.
What is that one flavor? The Louisiana rub at Wingstop killed my stomach. I couldn't eat that shit no more.
I like rubs though. I like rubs. I don't like saucy wings. I don't like messy wings, bro.
I like lemon pepper is like my go-to.
It's too overpowering.
You don't like lemon pepper?
The lemon pepper is too overpowering. I still want to taste the chicken.
What about garlic parmesan?
Garlic parmesan is good, but that gives me the poopy squirts. You're gonna know I ate that shit.
Yeah, those are like my two go-tos. I can't do Louisiana rub. Like my wife likes.
I like a good barbecue rub, like the dry rub. Those are really really good. And ranch or blue cheese.
Oh, ranch all day, bro.
Oh yes, that's my guy.
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese eat their boogers, bro. Blue cheese is so disgusting.
I'm actually my wife's ranch. I'm honey mustard. That's my
honey mustard is good too.
Yeah, that's my go-to when it comes to the sauce. And then when we go to whenever I go to McDonald's, I always get sweet and sour. Like
sweet and sour. Yo, are we become best friends?
Yep. I can't do barbecue sauce at McDonald's. That shit's too tangy.
Mad tangy, yo.
Too much.
Like the sweet and sour just hits right, man.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, man. I like I said, man. Like I really as I'm aging and getting older, I'm like you. Like I'm realizing that life's short. And also, you know, there's a lot of moments now too, like even with my family, I'm not going to be spending all the holidays with them. You know what I'm saying? Because I have my wife's family now too. And it's just hard, you know, trying to like figure out everything.
My suggestion to you, like my advice to you, like, I know Thanksgiving, but like Christmas, stuff like that. I think you guys should have your own little thing before you guys do anything with your families. I think that's important for you guys to have your own thing together. Like me and my girl, what we do, we have our dog. We have our dog. Obviously, we buy something for our dog. We let the dog open it. we exchange presents before anything, like, and then we'll make breakfast together, and then we'll watch a holiday movie, and then we go to my brother's house, my family's houses and shit like that. I think it's important that you guys have your own little thing before you, because I think it's important, man. You're newlyweds and you want to start your own traditions too. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right, we're gonna be having a tradition. We got to get that Warriors banner up here.
Rez did not hear one word I just said. Rez is like, we got to do tradition. You got to make me breakfast. I always said it, so
you know what's funny on a side note? You know that Warriors banner I had, right? Like on my ceiling.
It's still up there, I hope.
It's still up there.
I just please, all I ask is please, if you ever take it down, take a picture. I bet there's a perfectly good square with you'll see how dirty your room is, because it's gonna be like a perfect square up there.
Bro, like
he's back there over there. What is it? Winnie the Pooh?
You
see him in your shoulder. He's back there. That's him, right?
No,
there he is.
This is his little. This is his little thing right here. His little
reindeer.
Reindeer. I was like, yo, shout out to your dog. He's back there just eyeing. He's there he is.
There you go.
He looks so confused. Like, oh yeah, what are you doing, bro?
Let's go Warriors.
He's like, leave me alone.
It's funny because like every week I go to my my parents to clean little by little, and I'm cleaning my old room, but the one thing that's still up there is that
Warriors banner.
Is that Warriors what? I'm scared.
How many years have that thing has not moved from up there?
Bro, ever since I put it up there, like I never moved it.
So, what year? How long ago was that?
Oh man, that had to be like 2000.
Obviously, it's got to be the
at least 2005, like at least. Because I remember I had it already when the Warriors went to the playoffs against Dallas, and that was in 07. So either 2006 or 2005, I've had that.
What was your thought process when you're like, I'm gonna put this in the ceiling? Oh, you just ran out of space.
I just ran out of space. Yeah, I was like, fuck it, like let's go Warriors. Like my thing too was like when I would sleep because I had my bed in there. So every time I would sleep, that's the first thing that I would see when I would wake up. I'm like, let's go Warriors. Like that's how diehard I was with the fucking. Why are you laughing?
Oh,
like laughing.
Hey, if you was around when he was that age, maybe you have a picture of you up there.
Yeah.
Yo.
All he had was the Warriors.
Google me.
Google me.
Personal jersey collection, volume 1. Google me.
I was gonna say, my youngest stepdaughter used to have a tapestry in her ceiling when we lived at the house. I mean,
that's like that flag that I have and that NBA poster is probably like the oldest things that I have in my room. Like still currently.
Just leave it up there, man.
Yeah.
I mean, my parents haven't said nothing, so that's why it's still up there. But I'm like every week I go in there and I clean little by little and move things around, and that's the one thing. That is the last.
I can already picture the scene of Will Smith standing in the last episode, standing in the living room by himself. It'll be you. It'll be you sitting there, and you still have that Warrior thing.
Warriors
empty ass room with the Warriors flag.
Man, that was my squad, bro. Like that shit. That We Believe era, fuck, it's classic, bro.
Is that the current logo? Or was it still like the?
They don't even use that logo no more.
No, was it the one with the lightning holding the lightning bolt, right?
No, well, it's the W.
Oh, it's the W with the lightning bolt.
Yeah, I mean it's still that same logo, but like they just
same era.
Out, yeah, because they killed the mascot, like Thunder.
Yeah,
he's not even. They don't even mention his name anymore. Like,
he's not around anymore.
Hell no.
Nah.
Nah, the Warriors don't have.
Oh yeah. I forgot Desmond.
Because when they rebranded, that's when they
Draymond Green. Yeah, that's your mascot, the donkey.
I'm at a loss for words with him, bro. He's pissed me the fuck off right now, bro.
I can't stand that dude.
Why's he gonna go into pro
wrestling? Talk about when he goes to the Hall of Fame, I'm like, oh my
I lost, dude. I'm losing a bet right now with a member in Kings about that shit, bro.
Bro, you know what's the last time you had a bet with fucking the Warriors?
Bro, I'm just saying,
I
I won that bet. I was like, okay, like,
but has he disappeared? Has he ever hit you? I haven't heard from that dude in so long.
nope.
I forgot his name. What's his name again?
It's J Mac.
J Mac.
Yeah.
Damn, he just after that bet he lost.
He's still I think he still comments on King Leo stuff from time to time. I don't know. Like,
wasn't he like trolling him too? Like, why are you trolling him and still commenting on this shit?
Bro, he made a video about King Leo's. You know how King Leo's been posting videos of him like playing basketball, like at parks and stuff. He made a video of King Leo where he basically was breaking down his like post up moves. And he was like scanning every detail, like, oh, his jump shot's cool. You know, but I think wasn't
he trying to set up a game? Like, yo, I want to see this dude play.
Hey, bro, I don't even know, bro. That shit.
I will pay cash money to see that, bro. Cash money.
I mean,
I will promote the shit out of that thing.
I just thought that was hilarious.
He was breaking down film. Like, bro, what are you doing right now?
Is that really the reason why they got rid of Thunder? Because of OKC? If that's the case, that's bullshit.
Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense, you know. Can't confuse people.
Like that doesn't make any sense though, bro. Because OKC didn't they come? They came around like
it came after.
Yeah, after them. So that couldn't have been the reason why.
No way.
That just disassociate themselves from that.
Well, because I know wasn't OKC like an expansion after Seattle? Like
yeah,
it was
the Hornets, the Oklahoma City Hornets.
And then they moved.
It was the Hornets. Remember when Chris Paul
but then they moved back to New Orleans. Actually, this was the old Supersonic. Did they keep the records though, or did they leave the Supersonic stuff? Like they did. I'm guessing they left the names, but like everything else. Did they Cleveland Brown it? Like did they do like a? Did they Cleveland Brown the Supersonics basically? Like whoever takes.
No, y'all bugging. Yeah, you guys forgot that the Hornets played in OKC.
You're talking about the
that's
Charlotte Hornets.
05 during Hurricane Katrina.
The Charlotte Hornets.
Who?
The New Orleans Hornets.
No, it was the Oklahoma Hornets.
Oklahoma City Hornets. They were there for a little bit.
Oh,
They got great.
Damn,
a lot of people went to the game, so they decided to have Seattle go to the Thunder. But the Hornets was first to go to
yeah, they were there after the hurricane.
Ain't nobody know who Franco Finn is unless you're a Warrior, unless you live in the Bay. Like that's the only way you know who Franco Finn. You know who Franco Finn is?
No idea.
Exactly. You're not gonna know who he is unless you live.
Who is is that a player?
Nah, he's like a Filipino hype man for the Warriors, but he basically is the one that like calls the players out and is the one that like does the halftime shows and shit like that. He's well known here in the Bay, but you guys are not gonna know who he is.
Makes sense. It's like gritty.
Yeah. But pretty much yeah. I can't stand that jersey. That jersey looks hideous.
It's essentially the New Orleans Hornets jersey, except it says New
yeah,
Orleans,
but the colors are just like those colors don't match, bro. Like when I think of the Hornets, I think of that color with the one that CP3 is wearing. Like I can't.
Why did they wear the red? That's weird. Why did they wear the red?
I don't know.
Probably because of the Oklahoma football team.
Well, weren't they already wearing those colors in New Orleans to begin with? No, they just added the red.
Well, I mean the Pelicans, they're wearing like that color, like they have the red and
they weren't the Pelicans.
But yeah, they weren't the Pelicans.
No, it's just
that was a weird time.
Brought the idea to even bring a team to Oklahoma.
Remember the Charlotte Bobcats, bro? That's
Bobcats was horrible,
bro. That's so bad. I remember back in the day, I was like Emeka Okafor and fucking Gerald Wallace and
Morrison. That's it. Adam Morrison
because that was like
that's their big three.
Oh, and they had J Rich too, which was fucking weird, but you know.
Yeah, J Rich?
Yeah, he
oh yeah. He also played for the 76ers.
He played for the Sixers, then he went to the Suns, and then he was with the Magic. I was like, what the fuck?
It was weird watching him with the Suns.
It's so weird. So weird. But
like watching Shaq with his other 17 teams after the Lakers and the Heat.
I almost wanted to do that because I had an opportunity. You know, you saw that video, that fan video where this fan is like at a book signing for Derrick Rose, and he's like, "Oh, I just want to show you one thing," and he's wearing a Bulls jersey on the front, but then he starts pulling out his jerseys, all like the teams that he played for. I was thinking of doing something like that similar with Jay Rich, but I was like, bro, like I don't want a fucking Orlando Magic Jay Rich jersey or like a 70, like it's just no.
Sixers. Try to find that. I think that'd be hard. That'd be harder than fucking getting those John Cena jerseys.
I think so.
A Sixers Jason Richardson jersey?
That'll be easy to find.
Listen, I live 45 minutes away from Philly. I have yet to see a Sixers
You'll
Jason
find a Hopalong Cassidy
Jason Richardson
before you find.
Sixers.
I'm talking about an authentic one. I know, like,
oh no, yeah, fuck that. I'm not spending no damn authentic price for fucking a Jay Rich.
Jay Rich Sixers jersey.
Oh, dude, they have one.
No way.
It's a game worn, bro. That's fucking crazy.
No. On eBay?
It's on eBay. I'll post it right now. I think it's a Rev 30. Is it a Rev 30? Bro, that's wild.
No way.
There's a link. That's crazy.
Jason Richardson
Oh,
jersey.
did the link work? I don't think the link worked. You find it?
No. Oh, I see it. 500?
Bro, yeah, that's crazy.
That's not bad. For a game worn?
But for a fucking Sixers Jason Richardson jersey, like, bro.
That's pretty dope.
They even have his Bobcats one too. See, it's on there.
His Bobcats? Oh Lord.
Yeah, I see the Bobcats. There's a Bobcats one in there.
They have
You got me there. Yeah, the Bobcats when I see it.
It's just so random, bro. Like of all the teams like he played for, I think the most randomest one though is probably the Bobcats.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's so weird. I mean, that team doesn't even exist.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, when I was heavy into like trying to get unique jerseys, I was like, I'm gonna get a Bobcats jersey. I was like, nah, never mind. I can't even find something to match that.
I mean, low key though, like that. I like their uniforms. I thought they were pretty cool.
I like their alternate like blue one, the navy bluish one.
Well, wasn't that like a charcoal gray or something? Or
yeah, I don't know about this one with the racing stripes, but that.
Yeah.
that's the one
I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking.
Gerald Wallace though would have been fucking fire if I could find one. But
see, we say that because that's like the only good players they have. Oh, Raymond Felton.
Raymond Felton, bro. That's
fire.
My god. Yeah, see, look at that, dude.
That was fire. I like that one.
That's crazy.
That's a horror. They never name after the owner. Like this.
Yeah, wasn't that?
That was a weird era in basketball. Bro.
Did it? Jordan owned that team, right? Didn't he?
He's part owner.
Yeah, but that's when they rebranded us the Hornets.
Yeah, that's then he became the majority owner.
He doesn't own the Hornets anymore, though, right? Like,
no, he sold.
Yeah, he gave up his shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
bro, that's crazy.
Hey, Rez, did you see that? The Winter Classic jerseys have leaked in the weirdest of places.
I saw. You talking about the hockey jerseys?
Yeah,
I saw some
Seattle and
the Kraken and then the Vegas. Dude, the Vegas ones like looks like ass, bro. I was like, what is this? Like they dropped the ball, bro. Like
Seattle's is nice. It's a Metropolitan's throwback.
I mean, I low key dig it because I saw what's his name, Jermaine in the group Kings. He posted.
Oh yeah, he posted it today.
He bought a blank, but see, like I'm like I said, I got to the point now where it's like. Because when the Seattle Kraken had their inaugural season, I bought both home and away.
Right.
And then I was contemplating on getting the 2.0 reverse retro. Keep in mind, I haven't worn any of those Kraken jerseys since I did the video. So, I mean, like, I'm probably going to post them for sale at some point. But, like, my point is, like, bro, like,
wear your shit?
I want to wear my shit. And I feel like the most meaningful shit that I'll wear is my Cena list. Because, like, I got the like I don't know, like I just feel a certain type of way when I wear those jerseys that like I just feel
that's the feeling that you need right there.
It's a different kind of feeling as opposed to I got to keep up with the
Warriors collection
or with the 2024. Like the city editions that came out this year, I don't have a Warriors one. I don't have any of the other. Even though I was digging the Suns one, I was like, that's dope. I don't have them. I don't have them in my collection.
Dude,
And
I can't remember last time I bought a current day NBA jersey. I think it was Jimmy Butler was still playing for the Bulls. That's how long it's been. So,
I've never bought one.
He wasn't in Minnesota, so you're still good.
I'm, you know, I
the
go
only
to
jersey
Bulls,
I have
so-
is the only current jersey I have is because Pistol gifted me a Raiders jersey. That's it.
Yeah.
Who'd you get?
He gave me a Crosby, like a replica
Oh, Max
jersey.
Crosby. That's dope.
Yeah, that's the only, like, besides I got like a Denzel Ward of the old Browns jersey, and obviously Peterson's authentic, but basketball, nothing. I have
Yeah,
nothing.
it's been 7 years for me.
You don't have your Iverson stuff anymore?
I still got my Iverson stuff, but I'm slow. I'm getting rid of all my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All my shit. I got
I
rid of
just
all
think
my
it's weird
toys.
though, like where those
Except for
jerseys
this.
leaked. Like the Kraken jersey leaked on. They showed Utah Jazz players walking to the arena wearing the Kraken jerseys on. The Vegas and the Kraken jersey were leaked. I think those during the AEW pay-per-view on Saturday, like wrestling of all places. Like they haven't, like the NHL hasn't officially announced them yet. They're not even not anywhere near anything official for the NHL, the Kraken, or the Golden Knights. And then they're being leaked elsewhere, and you can buy them in team stores already, but they haven't been officially shown up yet, which is weird.
Crazy. Yeah, that's kind of
It's like that Rangers Navy Blue one I showed you a couple weeks ago. They have yet to announce them, but a couple of the Rangers practices, the players have been wearing the navy blue helmets with the navy blue gloves. So it's coming. It's just a matter of like when they're officially announcing it, when they're officially going to be for sale.
There's no way the Lakers are going to move back to Minnesota, bro. That's never going to happen, bro. Unless like
a long time ago
come down and they change the world, bro. Like that's the only way that we're going to see the Lakers go back to Minnesota.
Maybe there's an alternate universe where the Lakers were not like a great franchise, and I guess eventually they move back to Minnesota, or they give up the name eventually. There's an alternate universe that exists, but other than that, no.
There's too much.
60 years
there's
ago.
too much history with the Lakers in LA, and it's. I mean, LA is a fucking money city, like revenue, like everywhere. Everybody knows LA. Everywhere, everybody around the world knows what LA is. LA, New York, like those are the two.
The same thing with the Jazz in New Orleans. That ship sailed when the Jazz were becoming really good in the 90s. Again, same thing. That everybody wondering about like, oh, the team name doesn't match the city. Listen, those ships sailed a long time ago, man. Just let it go. Let it go. It's over. Right? Hopefully I don't go on a rant here, but this whole the fans in the city own the name and the logos or whatever. No, that was never a thing. The Browns situation with Baltimore, that fucked everything up. Now everybody, people getting upset when the Hurricanes released their Whalers, tribute jerseys.
They shouldn't be wearing Hartford Whalers shit.
Listen, they own the rights to it. So
I saw that.
Why are they wearing Hartford Whalers shit?
They've been.
They shouldn't.
But what's the reason? Like, what's the significance of that though?
They've been doing like a Whalers night since like what 2019.
I know,
I believe.
but that's a slap to Hartford Whaler fans.
But Hartford, I mean, the Whalers
you should be upset at was the mayor of Hartford that wanted to lure the Patriots instead of keeping his fucking Whalers in. That's why you got to figure your beef.
Well, time out, man. Don't be talking about my fucking state.
I'm just saying that dude was
put some respect on that state, baby.
Freaking, he got played by Robert Kraft, bro. That dude got played by Robert Kraft so bad that he ended up.
Man, don't bring up teams moving. My heart still hurts, bro. Don't get me started with the A's, bro. I'm not even like an A's fan like that, but like I feel more bad for the Bay Area than the actual.
It's weird because you got the Tennessee Titans wearing Houston Oilers jerseys, but you got a Houston team that doesn't wear. Why aren't they wearing the Oilers jerseys?
Like I said,
it's like the Rams, bro. Like
everything up
in St. Louis, and then they went to LA, and then like it's just
no. But I'm talking about just like make that make sense. The
because
Texans,
it's their history. It's their
no,
it's the same
I know,
franchise.
but the Texans are wearing Houston Oilers throwbacks when the Houston already has a football team actively there. They should be wearing Houston Oilers throwbacks.
That's not the way it works. It's not.
It should work
franchise
like
is not. No.
Why are the
That's what I'm
Carolina?
saying.
Why are the Carolina?
The Browns
Hartford
deal
Wheeler jerseys?
fucked
It's
everything
literally
up.
a Hartford. It says H on the fucking logo. That doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm
Stop
saying.
trying to make it sense because you're a hockey fan,
the whole Browns thing fucked everything up in sports. Period. Because before that, when teams moved prior to the Browns moving in '95, nobody gave a shit. Nobody. Oh, we're losing. You know, I mean, how many times the Giants were rumored to be moved to Florida, fucking Toronto, like within the last, previous to freaking getting the current ballpark they have right now. Bless.
For those of you who are wondering what the significance is with this about Thanksgiving, I'm thankful for sports talk.
And there's football. There's football on Thanksgiving.
It's a correlation, bro.
It's
football.
We're not that far off, guys.
The Browns thing kind of kind of made it seem he gave fan bases and cities the freaking idea of like, yeah, there's this ain't a college team, bro. This this is a business that at the end of the day, teams have moved on and off for like for the 100+ years that these professional sports have been around. You know what I mean? Like, matter of fact, best example, somebody was trying to argue with me about the Dodgers. Oh, they should move back to Brooklyn. I'm like, listen, the Dodgers are literally 2 seasons away from spending just as much time in LA that they did in Brooklyn.
That's like
the Baltimore Ravens can't wear Baltimore Colts throwback jerseys.
Because
but the Colts,
because like I said, the Browns thing fucked everything up for everybody else.
The Baltimore Ravens, they can't wear throwback Browns jerseys, but the Browns
they should have kept Browns.
That's my point, right?
Cleveland fans started whining about it 20 years ago.
Look, he said the Titans took the Oilers franchise records with them, right? Okay,
right.
So the Browns moved to Baltimore. They're not keeping Browns records.
Because, like I said, that was the whole deal.
That doesn't make sense. So that makes sense, but the Houston Texans and the fucking Tennessee Titans make sense. That doesn't make sense.
Come on, Snacks. You were around when the whole Browns moving.
I get right? that. No, I'm trying to prove a point here because he's saying that the Titans owns the rights to the Houston Oilers and they have their records, but the Baltimore Ravens don't have the
because that was part of the deal. They basically became an expansion team in '96. That's basically what happened.
But they still talk about Jim Brown, but Jim Brown didn't pick that expansion team.
Yeah, the whole lawsuit happened, and basically they're how do I say this? Their agreement was, oh yeah, we're gonna leave all the records in Cleveland. The team's gonna go defunct, and I'm putting that in quotations because it's bullshit. I thought it was bullshit in '95, and it's still bullshit today. Like I say, that whole lawsuit deal where the Browns moved to Baltimore and they left the Browns franchise behind, all that bullshit. They made it. He gave the fan bases and the cities that stupid idea of like, no, we keep the colors and the logo. No. Teams have moved over fucking centuries, and nobody gave a shit. Did anybody give a shit when the St. Louis Browns moved to Baltimore? No, nobody gave a shit.
Okay, so when the Seattle SuperSonics come back, does everything that Oklahoma City did?
That's what I'm saying. It's so he made everything so fucking convoluted. It's terrible.
So when the Seattle SuperSonics come back and they draft somebody and he scores 50 points. Oh, like that's the all-time most points for Seattle SuperSonics. No, it's not going to be, well, Sean Kemp scored 50. No, that doesn't count. Like, that doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing with actually, give you the best example with
my brain is hurting
hockey.
Right? My brain
with hockey. Arizona being the former Winnipeg Jets.
Now you're going way too high.
No. We have a Jets 1.0. We have a Jets 2.0 in hockey. Like the Arizona team has all the previous Jets records and everything else, and retired numbers and everything. But they actually were able to work it out when Atlanta moved to Winnipeg, and were able to be like, okay, you guys could use the Winnipeg Jets name then. But so essentially, the Atlanta Thrashers, we name it the Winnipeg Jets.
The A's go to the Las Vegas A's. Are they still going to keep like records of the Oakland A's?
Yeah, I mean they've been keeping records since the Philadelphia days.
Most likely they will, because of how it's ending. Like according to John Fisher, he was like, you know, our championships are based out of here and our history. So I mean, obviously they're going to take that with them. But as far as the color scheme goes,
they should change it.
I think they should change it too, because that shit. I felt like that shit should stay with Oakland.
I mean, they didn't always wear those colors. They were mostly blue and white in Philly and
Kansas City. They were the Kansas City Athletics, and then they went to Philadelphia. Then Kansas
nobody
City.
gives a fuck about those days. It's always about the Oakland A's. Like nobody really
because that's when they started. Because
Philadelphia A's, like nobody cares about.
That's kind of what like that. That's the point that I was like asking. I was asking a question with a question because I was like talking about like the Raiders, like for instance, the Raiders leaving. Like it seems like people are more upset with the Raiders leaving. I mean, with the A's leaving Oakland than the Raiders when they went to Vegas. Because I still see people who are diehard Raider fans, and they're like, "Oh, Vegas all day. I got Raiders on my back."
That's more of a local thing, man. So,
I don't know, man.
I'm a Raiders fan, and like it. I feel like I could be a free agent and not be because I fell in love with the Los Angeles Raiders and the Oakland Raiders. I don't know anything about the Vegas Raiders. It's still the same team, but
my thing is though, like, why are if it is a local thing too, like because I'm asking like local people, like fans, like why are you guys following this? Why are you guys following the Raiders still now that they moved?
Because I guess it was not shocking of them moving.
Now with the A's, you guys are like, fuck that. Like I'm selling all my I'm selling all my A's shit. I'm boycotting this team. I'm not going to support them. But it's like,
you know what sucks? Like if you would have gone to the games and support, I have that same energy, they would have never moved.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I was like,
or for Whalers, and we would.
That's why I was like asking. Yeah, I was asking the fans because I was saying like, well, don't you guys feel like you guys have some sort of accountability? Because when tickets were like literally like $5 or 50 cents, where were you guys? Oh, I'm not supporting the A's. They fucking suck. We ain't going anywhere this year. It's not even about that. You're going there supporting your team. So it's like that's the shit that like I don't get. You know what I mean? Because like I supported the Warriors when they sucked. And
that's like the Toys thing for me, man.
They went from what, Oakland to
they went. I mean, yeah, they went from Oakland to San Francisco, but like with this team, is like they're going to
another state. Yeah,
right.
No,
and
I think they're not upset with the Raiders because they already left Oakland once.
No, but you know what though? I think what is
though the mystique of the Raiders.
Yeah, I think with the Raiders, their identity has always been
like it surpasses a city. It's just like a mystique.
It's always been in California, and it's I feel like they left the imprint here in both Northern and Southern California, and the fact that they moved to Las Vegas. See, that's another thing too. Why like I was asking like, well, why are you guys still ride or die with this team, but with the A's making this announcement to move?
I think it's a brand thing too, because it's one of those things like the fan base. Like Yankees fan base, Cowboys fan base, Raiders fan base. Even though Raiders suck, they have worldwide fucking fans. It's fucking incredible. Yeah. You know, but somebody like Houston Texans, you think somebody in Maine gives a fuck about the Houston Texans? But I bet you go to Maine, there's like Raiders fans. Like there were like people grew up being Raider fans. I don't know anybody I never met an A's fan in my life ever. I live in the West Coast, but I've met Niner fans. I have a bunch of Niner fans over here, but like Cowboys fans. There's worldwide, but over there, I bet you don't have. You know what I'm saying? You don't have I want to say the Celtics worldwide too. I'm trying to name a New England. I bet you have a lot of Patriots fans over there in California.
Well, now because of
it's literally Raiders, 49ers, Cowboys, Steelers, and a couple of Broncos fans out here.
Steelers?
Over here is Patriots, Giants. Patriots and Giants, that's it.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about the Jets or the Bills. Everybody always forgets about the Bills. Like, who's a Bills fan?
You got to go further in.
You have to be from Buffalo to be a Bills fan. I've never met a Bills fan in my life. Like, when everybody was, when everybody wanted to be, I never met a Warriors fan in my life over here in the East Coast. Never, ever, ever. So I don't even they became good. I'm a Warriors. I'm like, you ain't no fucking Warriors. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Remember when everybody was an Oregon Ducks fan because Nike was coming out with PEs and I'm like, what? I'm like,
Ducks fan? Like, quack. I remember that. Yeah, everybody. Remember the Oregon foam posits when people went fucking bananas over that
Nuts.
shit.
Nuts.
It's crazy.
Yeah, no.
Remember when everybody was like Colorado Buffalo fans at the beginning of the season? Remember the hype? This is the first time ever that I see Rez talk about college football on his own. He's like, "Oh, what do you guys think about the Colorado Buffaloes?"
I'm just saying, like, yo, like, for the record, guys, I have nothing against college sports. I actually,
I'm not saying that. No, just it was so hyped up that you even brought it up.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
The first 3-4 weeks, oh my god! And I'm thinking in my head, like, bro, they're horrible, and I don't want to hear. Well, this is the first time they play. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
It is exhausting. It is exhausting going through rebuilds, but I feel like the fandom, it does hold, like, the fans should be held accountable to some degree, because, like, yo, these organizations aren't shit without the fans. The fans are the ones that literally generate revenue for the fucking, for these franchises. You know, like, there wouldn't be a franchise for this long in this area if the fans didn't fucking support this shit. Right. And going back to what I was saying, about the whole Raiders mystique too, bro. I have guys that comment on my videos. I did a video recently about my thoughts on the whole A's moving thing. And one of the guys who lives in the UK told me he never heard of the A's, but he heard of the Raiders. I'm like, bro, the A's and the Raiders literally played in the same fucking
stadium. You know that baseball field you ever see in the beginning of the season?
Yeah, like,
that's we don't just have a baseball field. I used to hate that shit with a passion.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's everybody knows who the Raiders are, whether you're a sports fan or not. Like, you've heard that name, you've seen the logo. I mean, it's an iconic franchise, But going back to my point, like, I was trying to understand a correlation to why Raiders fans are following the team, even though they're in a completely different state arena. Yet with the A's, they haven't even left yet, and everybody's like, "Fuck them, I'm done." Like,
it's also generational too.
That's the part I don't understand. How are you upset if you would have kept that same energy into, like, going to the games? They would not move. That's the whole point.
Exactly.
That's like Hartford Whalers. Like, we still have people protesting, and every year trying to get the governor to. Yeah, I'm like, bro. Like, the closest thing we got was we almost got the Islanders to come to Hartford, and the
New York Islanders.
Yeah.
Oh,
then they started playing in Brooklyn and shit like that, and they're like, yo, there's a possibility that we're gonna get the Whalers. Like, we can't even name them the Whalers because the Carolina Hurricanes own the rights to the Whalers. We had a minor league team called the Whale, which it was horrible.
Was the Hartford Wolfpack? They rebranded as the Connecticut Whale for a few seasons.
It was so horrible. It was so bad. The Whale.
Yeah, the only cool thing that came out of that was them playing Brass Bonanza when they scored. But other than that, no, that branding was terrible. Says the Ranger fan that follows the Hartford Wolfpack.
There's so many, like, I could break it down in so many ways, GTC. I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, everybody had some sort of blood on their hands with this whole decision. The owner, the fans, the city of Oakland itself. I mean, the fact that you lost 3 franchise, major league team in the last decade, that's bad, bro. Like, that looks so bad on the city of Oakland. You know what I mean? And it's not just one team. You know what I mean? So and with the Warriors, like, bro, if the Warriors ever left the Bay Area, bro, my heart would sink, bro. Like, I can't even think like that. That's like me losing one of my kids, bro.
Jesus, even though you don't have kids.
Hey, yo,
I don't even have kids, but if I had one and I lost it, it'll be the same thing.
Golden State, I'm on my back, bro, tatted. That's
Pause. I just want to say pause for some reason.
I think it's also generational. The older generations follow those teams through and through, or you just stop being a fan. And then, like, how New Yorkers felt when the Dodgers and the Giants moved. There was a generation of fans that didn't give a shit till the Mets came in. Or there's, like, for example,
not in our lifetime.
My brother's girlfriend's grandfather, may God rest his soul, he was still a San Francisco Giants fan because he grew up with the New York Giants. Like, he was a football Giants fan and baseball Giants fan because when he was younger, those teams played the same stadium. Those teams both played the Polo Grounds, and he stuck with the Giants, even when they moved to the West
college,
Coast. So
colleges don't move. So
yeah,
University of Ohio.
That's true. That's very true.
They're not gonna move.
That's very. Has any university ever moved like
No.
in history?
I mean,
like there's no college that ever moved.
You think the University of San Francisco is gonna
they may
move?
lose their football
Because
program.
the University of San Francisco in LA. I mean, like that doesn't make sense. Colleges don't move.
That'd be interesting if they actually like move the franchise, like they move the university.
No, they may lose athletic programs, but
that negative thought in the air, bro.
I'm gonna look that up. Has any college
Google's be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Even the Google lady be like, huh? Like I said,
it just says list of schools reclassifying their athletic programs to NCAA Division One.
That's all they can do is move divisions.
Reclassifying divisions or losing athletic programs, period. But other than that, no.
Ohio State is still gonna be Ohio State.
What is the best division though? Like in your mind?
Big 10 for me. Technically it's the SEC, but it's the Big 10.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
My dad is like a big sports fan, so I try to watch games with him. But
college sports fan?
College, yeah, he's always watching college ball. That's a great question.
It's gotta be Stanford.
Yeah, my guess would be Stanford. Yeah, because he worked over there too, so he knows.
I forgot Bill Walsh coached Stanford.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then John Elway went to Stanford. He always mentions that John Elway.
John Elway.
Yeah, he old though.
Says the guy that probably has his.
I almost got his jersey. I was tempted to get because my dad was like, "Man, you have all these jerseys, but how come you don't have any Stanford jerseys?" I was like, "I got a Stanford hat." He's like, "Nah, you need a jersey, son."
In honor of your dad, you should get a Stanford jersey.
The only Stanford jersey that I was eyeing was the McCaffrey one. That's just, I can't. I'm not paying that price though. Like that shit's fuck that. I can't justify paying that price. I need to get that Hopalong Cassidy Buckeyes one though. That's,
bro, if I ever find it, I'm not gonna send you. I'm finding my damn self.
I'm like so. I was like,
I won't hit you with an alley-oop.
I'll be meaning to ask Rez, what's the legend of the Hopalong Cassidy jersey? What's the reason behind it?
Just a college jersey is hard to find.
Yeah, it's on my list.
The Cena list?
I mean that, and I mean like 1955 Heisman Trophy, like bro, like it's.
I like that. Look at you.
I got my.
I'll send you the sweater. I'll send you the sweater.
I got my script in my head already, bro. I got this shit planned out when I get there.
You got everything planned out, but the jersey,
the actual jersey,
the jersey.
Like you got the video, the script ready to go.
I got everything lined up already, bro.
Snacks, you have any Ohio State jerseys?
Hell yeah! Come on, man.
The only Ohio State jersey I had at one point.
You have an Ohio State jersey?
I had. I don't have it anymore, and it wasn't a football jersey. It was a
basketball. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
But it was Greg Oden.
Greg. Oh,
yeah. When he got drafted, it was during the draft. I was like, "Oh, Greg Oden, bro, he's number one.
Could be the next big thing
over Durant." Like, yeah, I was like, "Fuck." I was all in, and then that shit happened. I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah, he was a beast in college, though.
For sure. I mean, it was like
I wouldn't mind an Eddie George.
Adam Morrison was the same thing in Gonzaga. He was a beast, and then he fucking just was like mediocre in the league.
The Bobcats. But he got a ring, though. He got a ring.
He did get a ring. So
true.
Did Odin get a ring with the Miami Heat?
Who? Morrison?
Odin? No, Odin.
Oh, Odin? I don't think so. I don't think he was with the team anymore.
Who was on the Miami Heat that got a ring? Everybody's like, "What the fuck?"
Udonis Haslem.
No, Haslem. He's Mr. Miami Heat.
Greg Oden did not. Yeah, he doesn't have an NBA championship.
No.
Nah.
Mm.
Yeah, he's only.
I wouldn't mind an Eddie George Ohio State jersey. That'd be a good one to have.
I got mine. I love that.
I
love it so much. I don't wear it.
Dude, I remember back in the late 90s, I remember seeing like, I knew this is Penn State country. I seen the Ohio State. I think they were still wearing Champion at the time. I think back when Eddie George was playing, was it Champion or Russell Athletic? It was either one of those. I remember seeing. I think Champs had his actual like authentic, like when he was still playing on Ohio State.
Yeah, oh shit, that'd be fucking amazing.
Yeah, dude.
Damn, this OSU took some nasty.
You know what's crazy about on my football list? There's literally only 2 jerseys left that are on that list, and I'm done on my football list.
Yo, I love this jersey so much. I never wear it. I love it.
Yo,
That's so
that's pretty.
Oh,
these fucking sleeves, bro. I swear to God, Mitchell and Ness with their fucking sleeves. Oh.
I know they do that. Like when I see my 49ers shit with that, I'm like, what the fuck?
What's this guy's name again? What's his name? The Chicago Bears fan. He always comes on here.
Oh, Big John.
Big John. Like he wore. Like he did the pickup with the Walter Payton. And like the sleeve went like down to here. And I saw people comment like, "Man, I love the jersey, but why did the sleeve go so long?" Did you ever see that?
They're not yoked. That's why.
Yeah. But the sleeves like literally down to his wrist, and I'm like, yo, why does Mitchell and Ness do that? It's so crazy.
I mean, football jerseys stop looking like that.
And by the way, I'm not making fun of him, right? I'm just saying like how the Mitchell and Ness jerseys are cut.
Like they're cut, yeah. They're almost so cut bad. They almost cut like the old starter replicas. Remember, like the old early the mid '90s starter replicas. They weren't even called replicas. They used to call them the street cut jersey. They were like the sleeves used to be like that fucking long before they actually shortened the sleeves. I think in the late, it was like 96, 97, towards the end of the starter era.
Yeah. Shout out to Big John. Like I said, this is not me making fun of him. I'm just
it's just the way
about the jersey.
That shit's cut.
Like
this is the way his jersey's cut.
You see how the sleeves are?
Yeah.
Jesus, man, it almost looks like a freaking 3/4 sleeve jersey.
Yeah, like it's a fire jersey.
It's Mitchell. Yeah, it's Mitchell and Ness. That's why I'm scared to get the 1939 the Babe Ruth, because I don't know how
their flannels are good. Like when it comes to baseball, they're good.
Yeah. Not only that, when at the time the flannels were that also that long too?
Like a kimono.
Yeah, I hate like that's how
I don't know. Yeah, when it comes to Mitchell and Ness football, like current football shit,
I can't. I'm scared about the sleeves, bro.
You know what sucks? I had to resort to getting a newer one because for the Joe Green. Because I don't know if you guys saw, I bought the
neck hole, right?
Bro, that shit was fuck. I was like on a fucking guillotine, bro. Like I could not put that shit on.
The two tightest neck holes I ever had was the Len Dawson Kansas City Chiefs, Mitchell and Ness, and the Washington Capitals Watson hockey jersey. You never notice when people sell that jersey, a slit. People cut it here so they can put their head through.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why Mitchell and Ness made the shit like that.
Stupid. I'm like,
it was a fucking like. Let me see. I have pictures of me trying to put that shit on, bro.
Yeah, you look like cousin It from the Addams Family.
That's what I said, bro. Like I could not get this fucking shit on me, bro.
That's crazy.
Like I was scared because I was like, if I force this shit, I might rip the fucking. The fucking
what run was that? What run?
That was Mitchell and Ness.
How many pictures did you take before you got the picture you wanted? I could picture you like how many times doing it.
I finally got it on, but like, yo, like I was like, I'm not gonna fucking. This should not be this much work.
He's purple, like.
I was like in a fucking sleeper hold.
You're gonna die, dude.
But the thing is, shout outs to Eric Mackin. He big football guy in the groups, but like. He was telling me because he actually gave me measurements for the China run Mitchell and that shit, and it looks like that'll fit better because he has one.
Right.
But I mean, like, bro, like I don't like buying the newer Mitchell and that shit because now I have to deal with the arms, like the arm sleeves being too fucking long.
I think with the with basketball they just run tapered. Football they run good, but the sleeves are too long. Baseball, I think they're always good for me.
That's been their wheelhouse from day one, though.
The worst though is the hockey shit. That like their shit.
I saw the new hockey stuff. For the first time. I saw the new swingman, whatever they're called. What are they called?
Blue line shit. Blue line, I think it's called.
Yo, bro, that is the most horrible line. I saw it in hand. I was like, yo, it's like a sticker.
It's a bomb.
The Fanatics break. It makes the Fanatics break.
If you sit down and there's a crease, the crease will stay there. It's so bad.
It's not bad. Yeah, I know.
Terrible.
Pistol, he got one, and he was so mad, like he was fucking furious. But I told him, I was like, bro, you should have did a video on that shit. I would have done a video and fucking I would have called.
I remember he sent me pictures. He's like, yo, what the? He wanted to sell it to me. I was like, nah, I don't want that shit. I'm like, nah, I'm good, because he didn't know. He thought it was. I mean,
we all thought. Yeah,
he literally made a video a couple days before he bought that. I was like, you should have watched fucking Red's video. You would have known.
Anytime I'm unhappy, like when it comes to making videos and shit, like I try to be 100% transparent. Like when I did that chalk line video and that John Cena shit, I ripped them.
They definitely changed their size.
Yeah, and they reached out too. That's the thing. They actually reached out to me. They apologized and they actually gave me credit. Like, yo, this one's on us. You know, thank you. We're working on, adjusting the measurements. Like they actually fucking fixed it.
They did something about it though. They put their money where their mouth is and actually did something about it versus.
Well, when you have a big ass, when you're a big brand like that, and you have a social media page, like their page should be reaching out.
The reputation's on the line, so they're gonna try to keep the reputation.
Well, like, you know the owners of, I'll tell you this, the owners of Ewing also owns Chalk Line. So when I went to they're based off in New Jersey. So when I went there, they have a whole section. The whole left side is like Ewing. The whole right side is Chalk Line.
Chalk Line.
And I was so happy when they got the NFL. They're doing amazing things with the NFL license, man.
They're bringing back those early 90s.
I want the Tampa Bay Buck one so bad.
The 49ers jacket is tempting, but the only thing that prevented me from getting it is the body is white. Ooh,
that's what I'm saying. I want the Tampa Bay Bucks one, but the front is white.
Yeah,
but the material is really good though. It's not like it attracts dust and all that shit. Their jackets are really, really fucking fire, man. And they're like, if you look at the measurements, they're exactly the same measurements. Whatever you read is exactly the measurement.
That's good.
I tested that shit because before they used to run like a little size bigger. Then I bought some recent ones, and I'm like, yo, exactly what they say on the line is fire.
Yeah, Chalk Line got dope shit, and they do a lot of wrestling stuff too, which is great.
The G.I. Joe, Teenage Mutant.
Their shorts are on point. Like definitely 80s, like 90s, like. If you're into that era, like they have a lot of shit.
Them and Homage are like the two big brands right now that are like, hitting right in the nostalgia feels. Not just like wrestling and like
Homage. They based out of Ohio State. They make
if they do that John Cena, like I know they've done a couple of John Cena things already, but if they do that hat, bro, I'm fucking on that shit.
Speaking of John Cena, they brought back the Royal Rumble 2008 shirt.
Oh, with the dog on the back,
the chain link.
But you know what I don't, you know what I don't like about it though is they made the font smaller on the shirt.
Yeah,
it's not thick like the older wrestling shirts are thicker. But I get what you're saying.
There's a Stone Cold shirt that I missed out back in the 90s. It was the one that he wore most of summer of 98. The one with the skeleton, and it said Austin. It was like flipping you off.
Right.
I think Homage redid it. But instead of the flipping off, it's doing a fist because PG. So it looks
that's the one.
Other than that, the shirt look front and back looks.
For me,
it went from this to this.
Well, when Chalk Line did the DX, the D-Generation X jersey,
the jersey,
he censored the suck. So I was like, bro, I can't do it, bro. Like that's a classic wrestling jersey, but like I needed to say suck.
I actually sold mine a couple years ago. I actually bought mine at WrestleMania 15, and it said "suck it," without a censor back then.
Yeah, so, that's
the original. I'm kind of having I have seller's remorse on that one. I kind of wish I would have kept that one, especially with the re-release, the Homage re-release, not doing it correctly. Yeah. So, but it's just outside of that, but I think that has more to do with the property versus like what they're doing with it. You know what I mean? That might be more like a WWE directive to censor it versus Homage having to do it on their own. You know,
bro.
At the end of the day, it's the vendor that decides. Who they're working with that decides. Oh yeah, I wish it would have brought all that shit back.
They're not gonna bring this back.
Oh hell no. Yeah, no, they're not gonna bring back that fuck fear drink beer shirt either. So that's never gonna happen.
It's done, bro. They're not. Trust me. Like that Cena shit, all that 2003 to 2005 shit. Like it's never coming back.
Yeah, that's gonna be only the world life stuff is gonna come back. That's basically it. But pre that, no. It's not. That's too what you call it? Not PG of them to do that now.
I'm, I'm excited though, because next year some great things gonna happen for my channel. I'm gonna be starting these segments.
Can we get a teaser?
You guys know. You guys already know.
Oh, I know one of them.
I mean, I really want to go hard. Like, I want to make more jersey content again, but I want to add the twist to it, like with my Cena stuff. And then, I want to do a collection Cena video with just all the jerseys that he wore, kind of like what I do with my Warriors jersey. But I
usually do jersey by jersey, and then at the end do the whole jersey collection.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a video that's just dedicated to his brand jerseys. So like the WWE stuff.
The brand jersey. Okay, got you.
So break that down.
Like the chain gang stuff.
The chain gang stuff from his Word Life, his Springfield College jersey that he wore, and then break it down. There's one jersey that they released, but I'm like 99% sure he didn't wear that jersey. So I don't have it in the collection. But it is a jersey that they did release. So, but everything else I have, like.
When it comes to his football stuff, you said that his football part of the Cena collection was almost done. What are the two jerseys that are still missing? Was it the Mecklenburg, one of them?
The Mecklenburg and the Hopalong Cassidy. Those are the last two.
Damn.
Everything else, every football jersey that you see John Cena wear in WWE, I have.
So you're gonna get that inaccurate Mike Piazza?
No, that's baseball, bro. we talking about football.
I'm saying, but he was inaccurate then.
Yeah, I have like his baseball stuff is probably the biggest list that I have on my list. Basketball is pretty much almost done. Like the Larry Bird All Star is the only one I'm really.
The white one.
The white one, the one he wore with
all the time.
Yes, that's like that one. And then some of the other things he has is like they're just like warm ups, like from the Majestic, like Hardwood Classic days. Like that shit pops up here and there. But I'm just trying to.
What about that? The Homestead Grays. Did you find that one yet? I've been looking here and there for it.
Yeah, I like they have some that are like the reverse color of it.
Yeah,
like black. I haven't seen that actual color. And then for the hockey, that one might be a little tricky. He didn't wear that many of them, but he did wear one that was a custom by. I don't know who customized it, but it was a Montreal Canadiens one. And
it might have been customized. Did he wear it when they were in Montreal? It might have been customized by whoever customized the Canadian.
Well, I know for sure it was a CCM authentic.
Yeah.
But I don't know who.
It might have been a CCM like mid 2000 CCM with the CCM logo on the top, right? Like on the behind the neck, not the hem CCM.
No, the CCM was on the bottom.
It was still on the bottom, so it was that's like late 90s.
Yeah,
late 90s CCM, because I think once CCM had the whole license for hockey, they had CCM and Coho. They were the same company. They had the branding on the neckline instead of the hem. They still had the initial logo on the bottom of the hemline, but their branding was behind their neck, similar to how Adidas is now.
That's dope.
Oh, yeah. I guarantee it was if that was in Montreal, it might have been done in there. It might have been done by whoever does the Canadians, or at least the team shop, maybe.
Yeah.
So you can find an era accurate Canadians jersey and get that done.
Yeah, like a lot of this stuff, like I said, now is just a matter of, with the exception of the Hopalong Cassidy and the Mecklenburg, like everything else, I pretty much can get now. It's just me, getting the money ready to put aside for it.
I think that Mecklenburg is more attainable, though. It's not that.
There's a couple of people that had it that beat me to the punch. I know Sarge had one, but by the time I hit him up, he had already sold it like about a week ago.
Right.
So I was able to get the Cecil Fielder from him, and the what was the other jersey I bought from him? I'm drawing a blank right now, but I bought 2 jerseys from him.
What's the one jersey Cena wore, the one sports item Cena wore during that era that you were like, I have to get it for the collection, but I'm gonna feel really good to get it anyway? What's the one that's like, why did he wear this one?
You really want to know?
Yes, I really want to know.
It's the Steve Largent Seattle Seahawks.
Oh,
He wore both colors, dude. I was like,
He wore the blue and the white.
he wore the home and away.
Oh, that means he's not fortunate not to buy one, but two Seahawks jerseys.
So I have them both.
Okay.
And, yeah,
Still.
I got them back in play, and they're both El Salvador runs.
Yeah, you
and
you probably still feel a little dirty being a Niners fan. That's
I
like
do.
That's
Like,
owning
like,
Eagles jerseys.
they're
Hell
so
no.
tucked away. They're like tucked away all the way in the back of my closet because it's just like
They're there.
Sooner or later, you have to make a video.
I will, and then people are gonna be like, "What the fuck? Who is this guy?"
Why is
But
he
yeah,
wearing
that's
the
probably
Seahawks?
that's probably that one. The one that I'm just like I can't come to terms with. He's wearing like a generic majestic Dodgers jersey, and I'm like, ooh, I can't do it, bro. Like
What was that fake jersey that he was wearing? Was it the LeBron high school or something like that?
with LeBron, yeah. And then I think he wore a fake Loyola Marymount.
Yeah,
Wait,
he was.
like legitimate bootleg?
You got that one.
Oh,
son.
yo, I lost sleep with that fucking jersey. I could.
You ended up with a real one, so.
Yeah, I mean,
So
it's
you ended
just
up with a
funny.
more accurate Loyola Marymount jersey than John Cena himself. Cool.
No.
from what, bro?
fake
Like
one.
I analyzed the jersey that he wore, and when the first time I bought the Loyola, the Hank Gathers jersey, I fucking matched it. Like I looked at the cut, I looked at the fucking arch.
And that's
That's
why
the
he
fake
thought it was
jersey.
real.
You're good at that.
I basically matched the fake jersey, and then like I was like, "What the fuck?" And then Snacks hits me up like late at night, and it's like, "Hey,
No,
bro,
because he posted the video and he's like, man, he looks so excited. I want to fuck his shit up, but I won't be a friend. I can't consider myself a friend if I can be like, bruh, like. But I said it nicely. I said it nice, like, yo,
no, you
whatever.
did." Like I was.
I sent you a picture of a real one, and
I
then
was
it's so crazy because at the time you couldn't see it, but when you got it in hand, you was like, yo, this is like
The
night and
difference.
fucking
It was
day.
night and day.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, I have both in hand, so like I got to actually see it.
You got the John
myself.
Cena version, and you got the real version.
Yeah, I mean, because like with that,
you can call the Fugazi one the John Cena edition.
that brand 2934, it's fucking it's such a headache.
Yeah,
Like it's so hard to compare legit to fake because that
tags
brand,
are identical. The
yeah,
tags.
and that brand was around when like the whole jersey fad was booming. Like everybody
were
was
making
wearing.
fakes of those. Like, there's not a lot of brands that they made fakes of, and that was a big one. They made fakes of. Like, it was
Wow.
Mitchell and Ness. It was Mitchell and Ness and that brand for some reason.
And players of the century.
But yeah, for the century. But my thing, that brand, that people that were making fake of it, like the jock tags are so good. But you can just
You can't tell the difference.
It's scary because I've gotten actually duped a couple of times. Luckily, I didn't spend like a ton amount of money on those, but there were times that I got duped. I think I got duped twice for my the Larry Bird Indiana State. I got duped, and then the Hank Gathers.
I got duped for the first time with the Randy Moss.
The
And it
Marshall
was-
one.
Marshall one?
This is when I was. This was when, what was that fucking website again? When it was the message board for jerseys.
Jersey Central.
I bought it for somebody from Jersey Central, right? And I looked, everything was perfect, right? And what I know, everything was. I think he tried to tell me this story. So instead of the numbers being on the shoulders, they were on the side.
Sleeve. Down the
Sleeve.
sleeve on the shoulder.
And then I was like, oh shit, I was happy. I put it on. I'm like, yo, there's something weird about this fucking jersey. So I went to Google Image. No, this has been way before Google Image. I think I went to some iPeg or some shit like that. Looked up Randy Moss. No, you know what's funny? I looked up the starting lineup Randy Moss, and there was a picture of him wearing the jersey. And the jersey, message boards is like, hey, this jersey is not accurate. Then I have to wait like another day before he responded. It wasn't like instant messaging like it is now. You would have, it's like sending an email out.
Right.
And he was like, no, it's real. I was like, bro, it's supposed to be on the shoulders, not on the fucking sleeves. And I sent him the pictures. He was like, all right, I'll refund the money. You could just keep the jerseys. Like, you know it's fake then.
Oh,
like,
bro.
yeah.
Bro, he tried to
literally like karma, like literally like a week later, I found the real one. And I was like,
that's interesting how that works because
it is. It's crazy.
like that's what happened with me with the Hank Gathers. I was like, fuck, now I can't find one, and
boom.
popped up.
Yeah, like that. Like when was at my old apartment, was talking about jerseys that we want. I was like, man, I really want that East Carolina Jeff Blake jersey. I could never find it. Literally that night, it popped up on eBay and I bought it. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. Never pops up as soon as we start talking about it, man. I'm talking about the Hopalong Cassidy right now. Man, the Hopalong, that never pops up.
Trust me, I've been looking every fucking day, bro.
I look at Ohio State jerseys all kind of stuff.
Listen, I don't.
If it pops up, I'll definitely send you the link.
I know, yeah, and I know who made it too, because I looked at the video of Cena wearing it. It was Adidas, the True School Authentic.
Well, they have two. They have the accurate version, which is what's that? There's a college. They lasted like probably like a year. They made like accurate college jerseys with no names on the back, and it was like the right material. Amazing company. And then you have the Adidas whatever version,
the True School,
which is like super inaccurate because it has the name on the.
Their shit's fire though. Like
that's as accurate as the Nike throwbacks from the early 2000s.
Yeah, but like to me the Russell, like the one jersey I don't care about accuracy is the Russell Athletic ones because they're so fire.
My favorite one is the Barry Sanders Oklahoma State. Like that shit.
I love that jersey.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see that picture if I have
that.
it.
Carl Banks is fire. I love that. Carl.
Yo,
somebody posted a size 48. And I was thinking of buying it and then selling my 52, but I want to sell my
56.
Yeah, I want to. So, Uncle Lou, if you're interested, hit me up.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. By the way, especially considering my job has a pair of Air Max pennies that match. It's that it's the same green.
Now you're matching the kicks. See.
Every time I look at those kicks on the shoe wall, I'm like, man, if I had a Carl Banks Michigan State.
If you want to make it happen, I could ship it to you tomorrow. Well,
he's already lying because he can't. Post office is closed tomorrow.
Christmas is coming, man.
I want that in a 48, man. Like those Russell jerseys, they run big. Like I have my Natron Means one. That's a 48, and that's.
I love that jersey, but I hate how low they put the 20.
That's like what they did with the Orlando Magic too, the Mitchell and Ness Shaq jersey. Like, have you seen? I noticed that. I was wearing it the other day, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like, why?
The Orlando was on my nipples. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's not even on my chest. It's like
you almost looks like the champion replica, not the authentic.
It felt so weird. Like I was like, bro, like, shit, man, like. I got to do some push-ups or something.
Like the champion replicas back in the 90s, the Orlando was like down here. You know what I mean? Not like the authentic, the retail authentics were closer to to the on-court, was like closer to like here. And
I don't like the Mitchell and Ness because the Mitchell and Ness just like the Georgetown is so small. Like it's so fucking. I hate wearing that shit. Makes me feel fat.
This is a jersey that I'll never get either. I don't know shit about this.
You better go as what's his name, Peter.
Peter
was like, I've never seen that jersey.
I have no idea what
that dude got Alzheimer's, bro. That dude he doesn't remember shit he did. You show him that, it was like, what the heck is that? I don't know what made that.
He did. Didn't he have like a sponsorship with Mitchell Ness? Like, he got signed by Mitchell Ness to freaking for their stuff?
There's another one. I had this, but I need it again in my collection.
Oh, that jersey pops up. Which one is that one? They got two different versions, though.
Yeah, this is the Headmaster Campus Wear.
Because they got two different Headmaster ones. They got the one with the.
Yeah, they got that signature series.
Yeah.
And that's like the felt material. Nah, that's not the felt material. That's like the actual, like, the twill.
Headmaster one, the regular Headmaster one?
Yeah.
I had that whole fit, man.
I had it before, too.
It's fun. Do I have this? I think I have the picture here. Do I have the picture here?
I think I see you sitting on a couch, right? Yeah, see
the hat.
Man, you had the hat too, then.
With the Puerto Rico Ducks, with the cup jeans, bro. Fire! You can't tell me nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
That's one thing that irks me with Nike, man. They should bring back some of the cooler freaking Converses.
Like, they've been they started to bring back the weapons, which I'm glad, but I want to see like the Larry Bird magic weapons.
Like the
I don't
colorways.
know
of
why they
Magic.
never brought that shit back. They keep
No.
popping out.
I will get the black and white one versus anything. The Larry Bird.
Yo, the
Yeah.
green and white ones, shit. I need those in my life.
No, Larry Bird wore the black ones.
Yeah, what were the black?
He didn't have a green. I thought he had a green pair.
No, it was black and white.
It was the Kevin McHale, right?
Yeah, Kevin McHale, the green one.
Was it Kevin McHale?
I think so.
He was part of that. It was Kevin McHale.
Or was it Robert Parrish?
No, I think it was Kevin McHale.
Gotta look up the commercial now.
But yeah, no, like I wish they fucking made like more of those original colors because.
But
they keep doing
they bring it back, but they always make it like a little different. That's why I've never liked them.
Yeah, they do that a lot.
Bring back the Larry Johnson sneakers. Maybe the Converse Rodman.
Yo, who this?
Adam!
What up?
What up? How y'all doing?
Yo, you got some jerseys for me?
No, I don't. I can't stay on long. I just want to say this. Shout out to Uncle Lou, CM Punk versus Shinsuke Nakamura at Survivor Series. Let's go.
That's not happening, bro. Why you keep mentioning that shit? That's fake news.
It's not fake news.
So the green ones was
I believe it when I see it on my television.
Nah, that's not happening, bro. CM Punk is old news, bro.
Nah,
CM Punk is coming back to WWE. You know it in your fucking bones, you motherfucker.
Nah, he's not coming back, bro. What color is that?
That's
the blue.
Right.
Oh, the blue one is fire.
I just
wanted
wanted to fuck with y'all with that. I gotta hop back off though. All right, y'all have a good night.
Right,
man, happy Thanksgiving, bro.
You too. Happy Thanksgiving.
For sure.
Thanksgiving, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The black. Damn, that shit's fire.
So it was a Blackman, Rolando Blackman, that wore the green ones.
Rolando Blackman.
Rolando.
You got that jersey though, right?
I don't have that jersey. Berto has it.
There you go, bro. Needs to get a seat.
Nostalgia Boy got that shit. He has the Yo, he stays fucking getting jerseys, bro. Like he's like super discreet about it too. Like
who?
Roberto.
Oh, if people were his size, he has a great sell.
He has, like, I'm telling you, the shit that he finds and the deals like he finds that shit for is nuts, bro. Like he's the true definition of like deal finding, like finding shit. You know what I mean? Like he uses every resource possible to find the shit he's looking for. So that's how he found that fucking St. Louis Browns, the Zorilla jersey, the fucking satin flannel shit. Like
that jersey's so ugly, man.
I need it though because it's in the it's on the list.
That fucking satin in the middle. Oh Lord, that shit's ugly. That shit like
you don't like that shit?
Bro, like what outfit? What do you wear that with, bro? That's just ugly, bro. It's nice. It looks dope, but
that's the Air Max. That's the penny. That's
the great. Yeah, I saw those. That looks like Eagles colors and shit.
No. It's not Kelly.
That's what it looks like.
No, don't even. Matter of fact, actually, my brother-in-law was looking for a shoe for my sister, and we don't have the great schools in store, but online we did, and I sent him a screenshot of it, and she goes, "Nope. Not what I'm looking for." I'm like, all right, well, never mind.
I gotta find this one next. This one is gonna be hard to find.
Yeah, because I was like, that was a limited run, wasn't it?
Well, it's the older run before they had the names on the back. So I mean, that didn't last very long.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard to find. There's one on eBay right now, but it's like so fucking faded. Like the seller like bleached the fucking the coloring on it. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm not fucking with that.
That's ridiculous.
Well, I'm heading out, guys, man. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Take care.
For sure. Yeah, man. I'm gonna call it a night too, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Thanksgiving. I know this live was kind of a little everywhere, but have a good one, guys. Have a good one with your families. Stay tuned. Another live next week.
Thankful to still be here, man. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys.
Yes. Counting down the days, baby. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
You too, man.